around for so long, and they all know each other really well, and they know what's going on in the minds of the captain. So there's a lot of mind games going on, probably. But we see a lone druid, which is a pretty common pick. Got a little bit nerfed, but still a first pick potential, in my opinion, because of that horrible, or whatever you want to call it, awesome range that he has. There's a lot of minus armor on Team Empire. Again, that's what CIS teams love to play. Well, maybe if Team Spirit watched Team Effect playing against minus armor, maybe they will get a Sven or even support Sven as well, which should pretty much won them the game. Both games, actually, plus that silencer pick as well. So that's it from me.
You know, one thing I will mention, though, is that Team Empire, they're not going completely down the only minus armor strategy. They picked up that Earth Spirit for a little bit more damage coming out from Magnetize. You're going to be able to also get a bit more control that we saw when it was, of course, Vega running that draft. So, you know, I still like the idea of support Sven, but I felt like it was so potent just because they really didn't have anything else besides the right clicks.
Yeah. Well, if you watch the Slardar, Weaver, and Earth Spirit, all three heroes can get to Lone Druid. Slardar with when he gets a Blink Dagger with high movement speed, Weaver as well, Earth Spirit with Rolling Boulder. They can get to Lone Druid even though he has that high range. So all three heroes work really well, both together and everyone against Lone Druid.
And Team Spirit gonna take the Bounty Hunter, a very interesting pickup. We've seen it every now and then, but not super often. Do you like this hero in the current meta?
I'm not a big fan of Bounty Hunter. Seems kind of weak to me because of his, especially right now, actually, because you can buy 1 sentry ward.
Oh.
You don't need to buy 2. That's the big change also. It's gonna affect Bounty Hunter as well, but I don't find him that strong, especially if you're playing from behind. That hero doesn't shine much. I mean, he has a comeback potential in terms of giving a track goal to his teammates, but it's if you kill him like once, twice, that hero becomes really useless in the early game.
Yeah, totally. I felt like there was a period of time right after 7.0 came out where everybody was just constantly fighting, and that's when you would imagine that Bounty Hunter was really going to be in his heyday. But even then, it wasn't incredibly powerful. So we'll have to see how it goes. Maybe the Aghanim Scepter change is going to be the thing that pushes him back over the top. Do you like the Ags? Did you see it? No?
On Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
I didn't see the bouncing, but we'll see how that works. Well, maybe he can go for like casual build, mech into Guardian Greaves, and maybe go for Aghanim Scepter after that. I don't know, I hope it can work out well, but usually there are better items, especially in this game. For example, Solar Crest would be a better choice against Slardar, Weaver, all the thirds. Maybe even a Pipe after that. We'll see.
Yeah, I was trying to be a little bit funny there, but it just didn't work. It's terrible. Man, Team Spirit running low on their reserve time already. On the 12 seconds, they picked the Timber Saw, though, up against the Witch Doctor that gets taken. So, nice little pickup there. Incredibly hard to deal with hero.
Yeah, well, his reactive armor, when he gets the stacks, is good against Slardar, Weaver, got some burst damage. Witch Doctor, that's the hero we don't see quite often.
Yeah.
I don't know. It can be built in different ways. Waves go for Maledict, some skip Maledict, go for Cask and Voodoo Restoration, and then just get Maledict in the later game. Depends how the game goes, yeah.
I guess it's also pretty good against Timbersaw in particular because it's magical. I guess that he's just going to be able to regen it back up after the fact, though, unless they can find a way to kill him off, which sometimes you do see with a lot of those early points in Maledict. But Weaver and Witch Doctor in a lane with Earth Spirit probably roaming around. It feels like it's going to be the battle of the roamers a little bit at least. Do you feel like one of those heroes, Bounty or Earth Spirit, has just an inherent advantage?
Yeah, Earth Spirit has an upper hand because of
10 seconds
his Rolling Boulder. He can initiate the fights from far away. Bounty Hunter, on the other hand, has invisibility, but it's Oh, double. What is that?
Team pick.
Oh, it's an offlane Spirit Breaker.
Okay.
Timbersaw mid. Yeah.
I guess they could also run Lone Druid mid, depending upon what the matchup is.
Yeah,
Potentially.
exactly.
All right. I like it.
But they're not gonna
10
aggro
seconds
tri-lane. They don't have a tri-lane with Spirit Breaker, so I'm guessing it's mid Timbersaw. Or they can put, because Slardar is off lane for Team Empire. Or if you see it this way, Team Empire with Weaver, Earth Spirit, and Witch Doctor, they can go aggressive tri-lane as well. They have a good setup and have Slardar on the safe lane. But
10 seconds.
the lane against Spirit Breaker one-on-one.
Do you like any of those
5
setups over the
seconds
other ones? You seem to be favoring the Timbersaw mid.
Yeah, OD against Timbersaw. OD is gonna do well. Well, I still think Empire is gonna go for aggressive tri lane. We'll see about that, but I think they benefit more because Slardar has a good farm against Spirit Breaker, and their tri lane is really strong, especially with Witch Doctor, who's gonna probably on a tri lane get a heal, and that's where he excels.
All right.
That's one. We'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hop into game number 1. It is, of course, going to be Team Spirit facing off against Empire. I'm going to press a button for a second. You're going to see a video pop up. Then I'm going to press another button. The video is going to go away, and then another video is going to pop up, and then we're going to get into the game. I just want to prepare you guys, so get your T-Tours ready. We'll be there in just 1 second. Ready? Here we go. Oh, we did it. It's great. It's wonderful. Everything worked to perfection. Lacoste, how are you feeling about this game? Do you have any early predictions about who you feel like has the stronger laning setup here, or a team that you're really excited, something you're really excited to watch?
Yeah, let me just check the lanes. It's gonna be mid Iceberg playing that Lone Druid. It's gonna be mid Lone Druid, Timbersaw, safe lane, Phobos on the off lane, Spirit Breaker. Well, they have a lot of stuff against Weaver. They have both charge and track later on. So they're gonna deal with Weaver pretty easy if the game goes in their favor, the early game. But overall I like Team Empire's lineup more because they have pretty much of everything. A little bit of heal, silence, some save in OD's imprisonment, good laning phase, good mid game, and they scale well to late game as well.
What do you think about the OD versus Lone Druid matchup? Do you feel like that inherently favors one side over the other?
Well, Lone Druid has a better advantage. Let me just check the build on him. Where's his bear? Can't find it.
I think it's over by the bounty rune.
Yeah, there it is.
30
Stout
seconds
Shield,
to
he's
bat.
just gonna farm. OD has problem with that range. It got nerfed really hard on Astral, so Lone Druid's gonna farm. OD's gonna farm as well, but Lone Druid's gonna farm more probably.
Okay. All right, we'll keep our eye on it, and also what ends up happening up here in the top. Looks like they're going to come and contest for a bounty rune, and they should be able to secure this one away from Ghost Stick. God, that sucks. You'd love to be able to pick that up as the Slardar.
The battle begins.
Well, if you check the Team Spirits lineup, they have Bounty Hunter who's gonna roam, and then they have Spirit Breaker. That's the hero you don't wanna play against in the early stages. If he can't do anything in the early game, he's just gonna rotate to mid. Imagine just Bounty Hunter being mid, harassing, then just Spirit Breaker charges. That's just two heroes out of nowhere.
Really frustrating to deal with, definitely. And well, we're going to have to see how well the Witch Doctor and Weaver can deal with this lineup. And in the mid lane, they're also bringing Maposhka in a little bit just to try and give a little bit of assistance here to FN on his Lone Druid, or rather on his OD against the Lone Druid. Iceberg already 1-1, 2-0 for the FN.
Oh, look at King R on the bottom lane. He only has 2 tangos left, and Bounty Hunter's just gonna harass. He's gonna be high kill potential once Spirit Breaker has a level 2, gets a charge plus bash. He needs to be careful right now.
Definitely. And Chappie, of course, can give him over a couple of those tangos, but really long cooldown could end up being the death of him in the meantime. And this is going to give a lot of space to DK Phobos here, who's Already 2-0 on last hits and should be able to keep drawing aggro to pull the lane into his favor.
Yeah. DK4 was just went for full region build, 8-pack of tangos, 1 healing salve, stout shield. He knows Weaver's gonna harass him a bit. He just wants to stay as much as he can on the lane, get XP boots so he can be mobile. Plus he bought Orb of Venom.
Oh, and here comes the charge you were talking about. King R in some trouble. The right click's coming through. Oh, nice cask actually going to keep him alive, and no bash should mean that King R gets out.
Yeah, it was the last millisecond to cast it actually. He would be in really big trouble if that charge came out plus 1 bash.
What have we here?
On the top lane, Ghostic's still able to get a lot for himself. Needs to be careful about BZZ, who is going for the 1-0-1 build and probably more points into the Whirling Death as well as we go on. Really great against Ghostic, who's obviously a strength hero.
Yeah, but Slardar
Dire's top tower is under
on top
attack.
lane, if they try to go on him, they only have Rubik's left, not much kill potential on the top lane. Ghostic's gonna get a lot of XP on top.
Well, Maposhka, in the meantime, is sitting mid and hasn't committed his second skill point as of yet. This is not scouted right now by the side of Team Spirit, but well, they might realize something's afoot with him not showing in lane.
Vanscore, Ghostic tanking 9 creeps, going into tower. What? Alright.
6 armor, why not? Yeah, he did a lot of damage there to Vanskar. It's frustrating. Seems like he's having a really good early game, just sort of constantly pressuring in. Has his mango as well for some of that base regen and dodging away the Whirling Deaths.
Yeah, he's trying to go on Rubik.
Oh, nice lift back. That might have been enough of a bait. FNG is here as well, starting to slow down. Fade Bolt trying to get the kill. BZZ is actually going to let him die a little
He's
bit.
gonna get it.
What? First blood drawn. BZZ stepped away for a second. I felt like he could have saved him maybe. Maybe not.
He was trying to dodge a stun, but he shouldn't. Vanskar shouldn't die there. He just went into 3 heroes with Slardar and killed 1. Really nice play from Ghostic.
That's definitely... would you say that's worth finding a kill on your off lane here?
Yeah, definitely. He got more gold than he lost and gave less than he actually got. Plus, he got the XP for the killing him. He's level 4 now, and look at it's a 3 creep wave coming to his tower right now.
Oh, they pull him back in. And, real low. My goodness. That's a lot of damage.
This is really not what you need to do. Just play it safe. Stay near your tower. There's 3 creep waves coming to you. That's a huge amount of XP. Now he just got to run to a lane. Doesn't even have a TP because it's on cooldown.
Wow, that actually is so enormous because that was almost a triple creep wave, I want to say, of range creeps, and he misses out all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was level 5 for him.
Down bottom, DK Phobos is going to be able to at least survive in this lane for a little while, and despite that kill, maybe feeling a little bit better about himself at this point. Spirit Breaker 14-1 versus the 9-0. When is the point where we start seeing Spirit Breaker roaming out and trying to actually make stuff happen around the rest of the map?
Well, it's hard to kill a mid because OD, well, he's using it on the Spirit Bear right now, but hard to kill him with the charge. He can just Astral Imprisonment whoever he wants. If it's not a cooldown, then it's time to go. But hard to kill actually, OD. Oops.
Okay.
Oh, good cask on bottom.
Yeah, trying to find him. DK Phobos in some trouble is going to end up popping. So King R picking himself up a little bit of gold. They also spotted out that there's a lot of movement around this area, Team Spirit did, towards Iceberg. And after the Slardar was scouted by the bounty hunter, everybody else just runs back and away, and they're going to go back to farming.
On the mid lane, well, LD has more CS, which was pretty obvious. He can farm more with his Spirit Bear. Maybe the Spirit Bear is the 6th player for Team Spirit. Yeah. Spirit, got it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, man. Ooh, look at this movement right now. Chappie has a DD Maroon bottled. If they want to go for it, he could run in and try and make something happen. But bottom lane is where the action's going to go on. And, well, Cask bouncing between both FNG and DK Phobos. Chappie actually TP's in and is going to be able to find FNG. Maledict damage going to do a lot. He is going to be able to TP out. We'll see if he can survive through
that
it.
damage.
Oh, nice kill there, but they weren't able to finish off the Bounty Hunter, who... Good TP there by FNG.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter would die if Earth Spirit used Dust before, but then they wouldn't get a kill on Spirit Breaker, so it would still be one trade. So.
Ooh, Van
Spirit
Score.
Breaker.
They're going for this one. They're going to bring in another as well. There's the rollout, so Poshka's going to get that separation. We'll see if they decide to cancel the charge or not. Might just be using this to get closer, yeah. Like FN is also going to be going back for the Hand of Midas. And still, we're sitting at a very even point in time in this game. Is there anything that really feels to you like it's going to break the game wide open, either a level or an item, or is it pretty much just going to be static?
Right now it's going to be pretty static until, let's say, Earth Spirit get level 6, Bounty Hunter as well, or Spirit Breaker. Oh, he's close to level 6. Then they will try to get some action. Well, it's easy with Spirit Breaker and Bounty Hunter to do some kills. Bounty Hunter just scouting, especially in the forest, and with Spirit Breaker charge and ult, it's going to be enough pretty much to kill anyone.
Okay. And particularly getting those levels up in Shuriken, I gotta imagine, is going to be a great boon to them as well. Really high damage spell once you start getting a couple more of those levels into it. But DK Phobos just left so much room here.
He doesn't want to leave the lane right now because he's having a great time at bottom. He has 22 CIS, which is pretty decent, working towards that earn, and having a lot of XP, just not worth it to leave the lane, just soak up that XP and just charge later on. There's smoke coming up.
Ooh, FNG spots out the Maposhka is here, and this is going to tip off to Iceberg that people are coming in the area. FNG is getting so much done right now. They also spot the ward that was immediately placed. Man, Empire just getting destroyed in terms of the vision, and now the smoke gank in. They're going forward, trying to find FN. They are going to be able to get the charge through, and, well, a good stun comes out from Maposhka to keep him alive. The silence follow-up, canceling the ulti from DK Phobos, so the first initiation in is a little bit off the mark now. Van Score dropping low, as is FNG. They're able to find the kill onto him. BZZ trying to back out and away, but no, it is not going to happen. Van Score also still sticking around for a
Weaver
while.
is still coming. He's gonna get him.
Oh my god, there's the movement in. The Beatles were there as well. They get the vision, and man, oh man, did Empire make use of that one.
Yeah, Weaver went in first, used time-lapse a bit too early, so he TP'd back to his lane. He could have stayed in the middle, maybe even get one more kill, but still decent trade for Empire. Not, I mean, not a trade, they didn't even lose anyone, except the ward on mid, that's it.
Well, and I was saying that they've been doing a good job of staying down the vision. You can see over here as well, over on the high ground, you've got some more vision that's over here to the side in the jungle. And by and large, you compare that to what Empire is rocking, and they just don't have much vision at all, but they still are so strong when they're grouped up together like that.
Yeah, this if you're a team spirit right now, what you want to do is place as much as aggressive wards as you can, and it's so easy to do it with Bounty Hunter because no one sees you, and look at their wards so deep in the enemy forest, and they see pretty much everything, and it's like that because of the Spirit Breaker, so they can play more aggressively. It's time to shine right now with that Spirit Breaker.
And, well, speaking of Spirit Breaker, he is going to be charging across the map. I feel like that one was going to be canceled. DK Phobos not wanting to get too deep.
OD skipped Hand of Midas, wanted to go, went for Power Treads and 4 Staff instead. Got that Staff of Wizardry already. Kind of good farm on him.
Why do you think he decided to skip out the Hand of Midas? He did have it queued up for a little while.
Yeah, probably because he sensed that there's gonna be a lot of fights right now, so he wants to have something for the fight. Those 2k gold, it's Staff of Wizardry plus the Blouse of Haste turned into Power Treads, which is a good choice in my opinion, because they need to fight right now. If he went for Midas, he wouldn't deal any damage in the fights.
We saw right there in the mid lane again the Spirit Breaker getting taken down, and I mean, that was the Sanity's Eclipse use, but FN, they're already making good use of this Staff of Wizardry, increasing the mana pool, making sure that he can farm with Arcane Orb while simultaneously moving in for kills. All in all, things looking quite good for Empire, and well, thinking about going now onto FNG. They do have the charge onto Chappie, so they need to be careful about this, and Spirit Breaker is going to come in, able to hit the stun now. Do they have any follow-up? They are within range. The ulti comes out as well, but so many bounces right now. The cask, FNG is going to drop, and maybe DK Phobos as well. A huge turnaround. My, oh my, King R making the plays for his team is going to get ran down by Iceberg. We'll see if he can escape, and I don't know, the Fade Bolt and the right clicks finish him off.
Yeah, still worth it. It's Witch Doctor even missed a dust, the first one, and because Bounty Hunter went to Fog, and they still managed to kill too.
Chappie just all over the map right now, running down BZZ.
Nice.
They hit the stun, the right click, and the finish from Aposhka. FNG is here as well. You don't want to be here, mister. They find that kill too. Empire just dominating all over this map.
Yeah, what I want to say is Team Spirit feeding all over the map. Just random feeds. Look at the Bounty Hunter. That's what I was saying during the pick phase. He's level 4. He's gonna be level 5 right now, and it's 12 minutes. So this hero doesn't do anything right now. And in the next couple of 3 or 4 minutes until he gets level 6, he's gonna be so useless. He bought a Tome actually, so it's gonna be faster level 6 because they fixed the Tome and it's actually viable right now.
Yeah. You can see right there as well, Vanscore just sprinting away, freaked out about all that rotations that was heading over this way. They do still have the good vision, which is at least something going back right now into the favor of Team Spirit, is that they have a lot more information about what's going on around the map. There was a nice ward that was placed down by Empire here in the jungle, and they are going to be able to get their first tier 2 tower. So what did Team Spirit do at this point? Is it just all about pressuring this tower and trying to get something?
Yeah, they'll pressure this tower. I don't think Empire is gonna defend it. They're already behind it. There's no way to actually defend it. Just try to delay. Empire is gonna just farm the map. Maybe even go for Roche. We saw that last game as well when who was it? The Effect was taking the Roche, and they were pushing tier 1 tower. Yeah. It goes so fast. Down so fast with Swarm and Slaughter ult, plus a few hits from OD. Witch Doctor just gonna heal.
Yeah, none of these 3 heroes here have a TP that's available to get over to the shrine anyways, so there's just no way to contest this at all. Everybody on the other side of the map, and, well, an early Roshan. How much does this help Empire at this point in time in the game?
Well, if you look at OD, he has a 4 staff and Aegis, and gonna get level 3 Arcane Orb. He's gonna be huge in the team fight. They need to focus him, but they can't focus him because he has Aegis. So, and whoever they focus else besides OD is just gonna get Astral Imprisonment or just 4 staffed out. So it's gonna be really hard to fight for Team Spirit because they don't have any lockdown except the Spirit Breaker.
Oh god, an FNG picked off again in the jungle. All he wanted to do was anything, but he gets nothing in the end. And King R just keeps the death ward going against Iceberg. Get out of my jungle, this is mine now.
Slaughter picked up his Blink Dagger, so good timing on it as well. Now they're gonna just pressure them.
Oh god, and yeah, FN found the 4 staff into the little catch onto BZZ. A lot of damage being stolen away now, but Vanscore actually is going to end up astraling the OD, putting him away. Stun still onto BZZ, turns onto Vanscore, the lift up, trying to stay tall in this one, and is going to be able to walk away, but no, the Witch Doctor ulti, or rather right click, comes in and finishes him off. Now, DK Phobos is going to be able to bring down another. That is just the Aegis. Sanity's Eclipse is still up. Trying to turn onto this good Savage Roar, keeping him back online. Can they control him up and up? They are going to find that kill, so a big turnaround for Team Spirit.
Empire really too deep. Using that 4 staff with Aegis, I guess he felt comfortable that they can't really lose a fight, but they were too deep, fighting between 2 towers, and Lone Druid just dealing so much damage with Phase Boots and Dragonlance, plus he has a Maelstrom right now, and 0 deaths on him. They need to watch out for him.
That's a scary, scary sight indeed. And it's not often that you end up seeing Weavers go for Maelstrom nowadays. I feel like, do you think that this is okay? Like, we haven't seen any of the Weavers go Linken's, even though it's been a pretty decent game for him. I guess there's a lot of things to break it.
Yeah, I still think it's a good Linken's game, and the past games were. Maelstrom, he just wants to push push the lane and just deal some more damage. It works good with that minus armor.
Iceberg maybe in some trouble. The charge comes through, controls Ghost Stick.
Oh,
They
good
still have
stun.
ulti. Now Vanscore doing the best that he can over here to the side, and they are able to bring down that Spirit Breaker. Now looking for more. Vanscore out
Look
and
at
away.
the damage now.
Oh my god,
He hits.
it's so hard to deal with. And another stun going. They're getting the track increased movement speed. FNG trying to get out and away. They're going to get the slow that comes now. And there's the follow-up crush. Amp damage already on top of them. They throw out the magnetize as well. Silence now onto 2. Chappie is there. They drop the Whip Shocker ulti yet again. So Empire just continuing to roll over Team Spirit.
The Empire has really good chase heroes. So when Team Spirit tries to run with 4 staffs, Slaughter, Blink, and Sprint, plus Earth Spirit and Weaver with maximum move speed, it's easy to catch them.
Well, it costs. I mean, we saw Vega just get completely dumpstered in their first series today. Are you feeling a similar thing here for Spirit? Like, how bad is this?
Well, I think everyone can see that Team Spirit is playing from behind, especially with that Bounty Hunter. I mean, they got only 2 track kills so far, and he has arcane boots, and that's it. They need to make something in the next few minutes if he doesn't want to get up being useless.
I guess that is something to consider, that right now BZZ has finished his Bloodstone, so he will become at least a little bit more of a potent force in these fights. Do you see this being a decent time for Team Spirit to try and fight? You said you feel like they have to get something done. Can they?
Yeah, Bloodstone is up, Maelstrom on the Lone Druid is up, plus Dragonlance. It's really time to fight for them.
Oh, Iceberg, if he gets picked off right here, they do have the Crush initiation. They find him there. Well, Savage Roar pushback. They're going to keep Ghost Stick away, but there's the silence. There's the Witch Doctor ulti. Was actually not used, in fact, and just threw the cask through the kill.
Well, Bounty Hunter, yeah, Bounty Hunter is hard to play. When you're playing from behind, look at him, he's just scouting, he's just being a mobile ward, just trying to scout enemy team's movement, and that's it.
You want your guy to be more than just a ward at this point. Spear Breaker going for the Midas. He needs some way to get back into us, and maybe with this kill on Maposhka, this is what they could need. And the stun, oh, he interrupts them both. They're going to be able to roll away and TPing out at the same time. They just wanted a kill.
Yeah, Miposhka too experienced. Earth Spirit. Let's check. Talent trees on Spirit Breaker. He went for +5 all stats. Maybe 5 armor next, probably because of Slaughter and Weaver. I want to see a level 25 Spirit Breaker, actually, plus 500 charge speed.
Oh, that's the dream. That'd be great. Do you not like the plus 17% greater bash challenge? I feel like that's maybe not amazing, but funny at least.
Yeah, but that's, what, 34% chance bash, that's every 3rd hit. That's actually not bad as well.
No?
I hope this game lasts 60 minutes, so we see it.
There's another charge. They're going to pull Mapushka back into it. Also the ulti coming out now, and they do find a track kill, so maybe this is something to build off of.
Let's see what Timbersaw is making. It's Lotus Orb, good against Slaughter, good against OD, and Witch Doctor as well. Plus you can remove Slaughter ult. Best choice he can get.
Yeah. God, and look at this Weaver's damage. Going from the Maelstrom back into now a Deso, and is going to be charged, not realizing this is happening. They are going to not be able to go for it as of yet. FNG there, Vanscore as well. They have spotted him out. They cancel the charge. A little bit of an awkward situation now. FNG trying to back out and away. They do manage to hit it. A big save. Eclipse come out, draining all of that mana, but they have already killed off FNG. And a 2-person stun onto Iceberg and BZZ. Can they run these guys down? Ghost Stick, Blink Dagger off cooldown. It's going to crush, and that's BZZ in a lot of trouble now. This was his Bloodstone as well. Newly minted, has to commit suicide.
24 intelligence on OD. He has a Blink Dagger plus Hurricane Pike. This is gonna be a huge. They wanna fight right now, get maybe a tier 2 tower with all that extra int.
God, and 8 Bloodstone charges for the Timbersaw again. This is a lineup that would love to just be able to rake up those kills, but that awkward initiation Weaver, maybe sensing that something was coming his way, backs out and plays it safe.
Oh, they're already in.
Oh, the
Good
lift
timing.
up! Vanscore got it! They're not going to be able to get the crush! They're going to chase him down. Iceberg is gone. BZZ also in trouble. The full duration of Witch Doctor ulti is actually going to be canceled now as DK Phobos backs out in a way. Vanscore getting chased down is going to be stunned. A triple kill for FN. Maybe going to find more. A mega kill streak for Chappie. And it just never ends. Apparently, this is the day for stomps.
4-0. None dies. Miposhka just gonna heal them up with Earn Charges and Witch Doctor with that Voodoo Restoration. Seems like they're pinging out to go for tier 3 tower. They feel comfortable. 15 seconds for Spirit Breaker, for Lone Druid.
They've got 40 int on FN right now. Like,
It's gonna be dropping right now. Yeah, there it is. 24 right now. They don't want to go.
okay. Probably the safer play. Are Empire under any rush to try and end this game quickly?
No, they have really good late game Slardar, Weaver, and OD. Plus they have a Midas on Slardar. This is what I like about Slardar. If you have a good farm, go for that Midas. If you go for Midas instead of 4 staff, if you don't want to finish the game in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. If you wanna, then you go for 4 staff. If not, you go Midas. Then 3 minutes after, you have a 4 staff plus Midas.
Maybe time to just run out and away. King R going to be chased down here. Maposhka's in the area as well. It's a little bit of a sketchy setup, and it looks like Empire's going to decide they'll cut their losses. We're fine losing a Witch Doctor. Everybody else is going to get out.
Let's see, OD working towards Shiva Guard. He is, what, 1k gold away from it. That's gonna be a huge item as well. When he goes in, uses Shiva Guard. Gonna be a lot of confusion going on.
Yeah, this just feels like dominance. Team Empire, this is a team that I felt like was looking quite strong going into the qualifiers. They were kind of one of my picks to be one of the better ones. And I feel like Team Spirit maybe just a little bit, I don't know, do you feel like this was a drafting issue or more play style thing?
Well, as I said in the picking phase, I don't see these two work well together, especially the Bounty Hunter. I'm not a big fan of it. We can see why. He's walking around at 24 minutes with mana boots and that's it.
Well, they're going to try and get something here at the very least. Ghost Stick, oh my god, just going to get Astral. There's DK Phobos in trouble, misses uphill, but a triple kill for Chappie. This Weaver, just a monster. The DD rune still intact from when he killed off Timbersaw.
So huge. OD Lone Druid has Mjolnir ready. You can't underestimate Lone Druid for the amount of damage he deals in a team fight, but I think Team Spirit is thinking whether they should take one more fight. There was, if you saw, the Lone Druid just stopped at one point and didn't do anything. Guess they were discussing if they want to call it or not.
No, that's sad. That's not what you want to hear at this point in the game, but I can't help but think that you're probably pretty close to right. Like, I don't know what more you can learn from this game or if it's really even salvageable. If they were to try and salvage the game, what would they need to do?
Well, they can wait if Empire goes too deep, try to roll, I don't know, go with Slardar stun too deep, fight at the shrines, tier 3 tower, underestimating the damage coming out of Lone Druid, using that Mjolnir on a bear or either a Timbersaw who goes in, and it can turn the fight around, but if they play safe, I don't see Team Spirit being able to actually do anything. The shrine is popped.
I guess that's true. There's never been a game that you can't throw, but it'd certainly be hard to do it. Milliner on top of this bear is going to drop low. Not dead as of yet. And Vanscore, my god, that was a lot of damage. Should end up popping now as the Astral comes out. No, actually, it's going to be able to live. Jumps out and away. FN maybe a bit too deep. It's going to die, but that is just the Aegis. Coming back up. They're going to smoke.
Yeah, this is your mama's deep. Look at him where he was. At tier 4 tower almost. Like, this is just wasted Aegis. They tried to go for a bear who had Mjolnir on, cut their HP in half. Well, you should never surrender in Dota because you don't know what enemy team will do. They can always make a mistake and you can just punish that.
Well, oh god, and BZZ, maybe the one that made the mistake this time, jumps into the middle of every damn person. They're going to charge through and hit onto Chappie. Double dust for double vision, and maybe Iceberg now. They are going to end up throwing out the Magnetize. The right click's coming in. God, he is just taking too much. A double kill for Chappie. Looking now for FNG. The stuns, the silence, every damn thing goes through him. Team Spirit lose 4. Empire not a damn thing.
Yeah, that's the fight without OD as well. OD didn't do 1 point of the damage in that fight.
Well, last thoughts coming in. TK Phobos, oh my god, he's just out of there. Oh, Koss, give me something that's anything positive for Team Spirit. Do you have anything? It's, ugh.
No. But yeah, no. Well, I'm sad because we won't see level 25 Spirit Breaker.
Oh, jeez. BZZ gone with the Hurricane Pike.
Yeah. There was Astral Imprisonment ready. He should use it. But he's just melting their heroes down. 2 hits. GG.
Damn. 35-9. And, well, at least in my eyes right now, this isn't the best that I guess this is kind of redundant. This isn't the best that I've ever seen Team Spirit play. I feel like they have a lot more potential than this. Is there anything that you feel like in the draft besides just not picking Bounty Hunter, or what's your read?
The timing on the items were not on point. There was kind of late Bloodstone, and there's not much action going on. Bounty Hunter levels also came late when they should dominate with Spirit Breaker charge, track kills, just try to go all in. But Lone Druid doesn't fit in that lineup for me because he's not a fighting hero at, let's say, 10 to 20 minute mark.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough. Empire, just a very, very dominant performance. Team Spirit are going to need to pull something together really quickly if they want to end up continuing in this upper bracket. For now, Empire looking dominant. Koss, we'll be back in just a second. Game number 2 right around the corner. Everybody stay tuned because, well, we got to see if Team Spirit can bring it back. We'll be back in a bit.
See you guys soon.
Teach one, we reach on Maryland and Cincinnati to the far east side, and we just
Berita penting ni. Macam mana reaksi Syukri nanti ya?
Hai sayang, I ada good news untuk you. I tak tahu nak cakap apa dan macam mana I nak cakap dengan you. Tapi I'm pregnant! Sayang.
Tak tahulah saya dah bersedia ke tak. Tapi saya akan sentiasa di sisi dia.
Muntah lagi.
Apa betul saya buat ni? Berat ujian yang Tia tanggung. Saya harap saya boleh tolong. Saya mesti buat lebih baik untuk Tia.
breakfast.
Breakfast? Sayang, thank you.
Smile. They want to put us in a box and then pack it away, but we ain't having that. No parts, no which way. Yo, I'm going to
And gentlemen, hello and welcome back again to the DAC CIS Qualifiers. It is our second series of the day, second game of the second series. It's Team Empire facing off against Team Spirit. I'm Lyrical, going to be joined as well by the always lovely Lacoste. How you doing, sir?
Radiant
I'm
team
fine.
battle.
Hello, everybody. Beautiful people around the world. Pretty much we saw one-sided games, all three games today. I hope we see some back and forth Dota action and some good combos. That's what we're here for, right?
Absolutely. That's what you want to see. That's what you hope for. And certainly a great way to start it is Team Spirit taking a Darkseer for themselves. This is a hero that we've seen all over the CIS qualifier, and it started to get banned towards the end of the group stages. And I think a large part of the reason was just how effective that high ground defense is with this hero. It's just really hard to break.
10 seconds remaining.
True that. Slardar plus Darkseer, that's an amazing combo. We've seen some good plays, highlights with just those two. But what I want to see is how Dark Lane's going to do on the laning phase, because his mana cost on the Iron Shell from level 1 was increased from 70 to 100, and that's really huge.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the numbers are and the amount that can go out. I feel like he's like around... He starts with a decent amount of mana, right?
Yeah, but still 30 mana per shield. He casts 2 or 3 shields even in the first laning, first
wave or so.
Yeah, mind freeze.
Gotcha.
So that's 100 mana.
Right. Yeah, that's a problem. That would be really hard to sort of continue to go through that. Like, obviously you can build into the Soul Ring, but that's not necessarily going to completely solve all your issues either. So we'll have to see how they deal with it. Just make the best use of those possible. Against what we're assuming is going to be a lone druid in the safe lane, how does that matchup work out?
A lone druid just free farms there. He kills the creep with Quelling Blade on Spirit Bear. That creep just dies so fast, and Spirit Bear can tank so much. So it might not be a lone druid on the safe lane, might be a mid. We'll see the matchup actually.
Yeah, fair enough. Vengeful Spirit taken now by Team Spirit. I will mention, real quickly, when Team Spirit have won all their games, it's been with a Chen 4th pick. And there it is, the Chen 4th pick. And then what they run is the Vengeful Spirit sometimes in the safe lane as well, and just try and get crazy aggro. And this is how they won, I think, both of their previous series that they were playing. I'm trying to remember who they were going up against. I think it was against Comanche. They ended up beating them 2-0, and then they banned the Chen the next 2 games that they played against them, and then Team Spirit picked Chen again, and then they won. So every game that Team Spirit has had in these qualifiers, I believe, with Chen, they've won.
Reserve time.
Well, Chen, not a hero we see often. Not a lot of players can play it. Well, this seems to me like a classic Russian Dota. With Chen, they have an amazing Chen players. Pretty much every team has one. But we'll see how it goes. I love the lineup so far from Team Spirit.
Yeah, I actually need to correct myself. It was against LQ that they were able to win. So the Lolix Scandal Funix squad, they were able to beat them out of that one. So we'll see if they're going to be able to make similar magic happen here. Team Empire, in the meantime, are going to take a Sand King. So already some good outpush. But with an Earth Spirit on their team, it might be a little bit scary them not being able to wave clear.
Yeah, well, Sand King is also not an outpush hero. He is in the later stages of the game, split pushing the other lanes. But when Team Spirit gathers as 4 or just 5, we'll have to see one more hero. I don't see anyone clearing the wave from these heroes.
Yeah, that seems really tough. I'm kind of curious what their answer is going to be. I guess the Team Spirit haven't revealed their mid yet. We haven't seen like mid Sand King in a long time. That was something that I think a few teams were messing around with against teams that were running a Chen, because then you could get a lot of levels on them early. But that seems really unlikely. I don't know. What's the answer to the Chen in general? Is it only wave clear? Is there anything else they could do?
Well, you can't fight Chen early on with whatever position 4 hero. Like, you can't come and just try to harass him. He's just gonna out harass you. That's the thing. So just try to pop his smokes, try to read where he's gonna go, and just try to make some counter plays. That's
10
it.
seconds remaining.
Okay. Well, last pick for Team Empire. Certainly a lot on the line here.
5
Anything you like
seconds
out of the
remaining.
mid-roll?
Out of Team Empire,
Yeah.
well, there's always a
Reserve
lone druid.
time.
Plus, they have two
Oh, right.
spirits, one earth spirit and spirit bear. So, Team Spirit against Team Spirit. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
And Vengeful Spirit has also one spirit.
The hell? Everybody's playing very spiritful.
So,
Spirited competition. I don't know. Smells like it. Team Spirit. Are there any more?
Yeah,
Do we have any
nice.
more jokes? No? No? I think we're out of them.
I don't have any.
Okay.
Maybe later on. They need something to outpush. If Team Spirit gathers as 4 or 5 at between minutes 10 and 15, it's gonna be a problem for Empire. If they don't lose lanes like super
Mirana.
hard.
Ooh.
There it is.
Do you like this
Radiant
answer?
team pick.
Yeah. Mirana kind of fallen off. We see her from time to time. Ooh,
Ugh. God.
Viper Spirit.
Viper Spirit, exactly. This is a dirty, dirty pick right now. Taking the Viper in the last stage. This is just tried and true. Group up, push down towers, get that mech on Darkseer. Ugh, this is going to be hard to deal with.
Yeah, Helm of the Dominator on Chen, Mech on Darkseer, maybe an Urn on... there's no Urn here. But still, they have a high region, so when they gather up, a lot of heal coming. Chen, Ulti, Darkseer Mech. I want to see how many towers will they take in the 15 minutes. I
10
predict
seconds remaining.
5.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hop into the game now.
5
Game 2.
seconds
It's Team
remaining.
Spirit facing off against Empire. We are going to hop into it right now. And the pause. Well, welcome back, everybody. You had a nice little visual of wonderful swords running at your face or something, which was great. Did you get a chance to look at that video that I sent you, by the way?
No, it's still downloading on the Skype
Oh,
for
no.
some reason.
That's sad. It's pretty cool. It'll be great. We'll be able to see it for tomorrow because guess what, guys? This DAC CIS Qualifier continues over the next couple of days. It's myself and Lacoste bringing you all the action. I do believe that tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at the upper bracket finals where the winner of this series is going to face off against... Oh my god, how am I forgetting already? Help me.
I didn't even listen to you, what you were saying.
This is great.
To be honest. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally. I can't remember who it is. The loser is going to face off against Vega. Why am I brain farting so
That is-
hard? God, it is the lovely Effect, of course. God, I'm terrible, guys. It's fine.
Good. Earth Spirit trying to place a ward, smoked. It gets scouted by Slardar. Yeah. Just gonna run away.
Poshka played a great Earth Spirit last time. That kick away and then the rolling boulder into TP up by this top lane where we saw it was really impressive stuff. Hope to see some more from him here. So how worried would you be right now if you're Team Empire about the heavy push that's coming in, and what can you do to mitigate it?
We'll see how the mid lane goes. Mirana, Earth Spirit against Viper. If Mirana gets early eggs,
30 seconds. to
well
go.
then Empire can have an easy game.
Okay.
Just clear the wave so fast. It's hard to predict like until 10-15 minutes what's gonna happen, but just brainstorming a bit.
Sort of reminded me of that Effect versus Vega Squadron game earlier, though. You have for Team Spirit this hero and a Viper who already has naturally higher magic resistance with corrosive skin, heroes that could probably pick up a pipe as well. This could run into some issues for them where they are just not able to kill off the creep waves quickly enough. And looks like they're going to stick DK Phobos bottom to face off against King R and this lone druid.
Yeah, they're swapping the lanes.
Soldier's fortune.
First thing they wanted to do is put lone druid top, but then they saw and they want to face with Lone Druid against that Dark Seer. Look at the mana pool, 350. He already misses 100 mana. I'm gonna put another shield.
Yeah, that is tough, particularly if they're able to kill him off quickly. And well, that is going to be a frustrating one indeed. Has to get into that Soul Ring very quickly. But I guess the place to watch is probably going to be Ghost Stick taking some damage here, not able to get the crush off, but probably the movement of FNG, who's been playing a really great Chen every time that we've watched him. What are the main creeps he's going to be looking for to pick up in the early stages?
Okay, he picked up a troll right now. He's level 2, has a penitence. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Penance, maybe. That's how I hear it when Chen says it. He has 2 smokes, so after this creep, I expect a smoke coming out from him.
Okay. Looks like he is going to be heading out with that. Movement in over to the side. They do have a ward over here, which is going to spot out this movement. And FNG actually able to go in and take it, but very frustrating, no doubt. They do have penance laid down now on a Ghost Stick, as well as the net to catch him. A little bit of the Howl going forward as well. In some trouble, no mana. Didn't want to pop the Mango for the Burrow Strike. Maposhka trying to roll away. They weren't able to block him off, though, so he does get out and away. He had sprint up on Vanscore. Might have been able to make his way through with the phase movement.
Yeah, to go in front of him, but Miposhka also. Last game, he saw some good moves from him. Hard to gank. He's reading the enemy movement really good with that rolling boulder.
What have we here?
It's just chaos as FN is forced completely out of lane by the Viper, who Iceberg been having a great time with it. Up in the top lane, Ghost Stick also run into some issues as they might think about diving him. FNG instead finds King R. There's the clap as well, bringing him down to half HP. And oh, he does have the grave, but the crush, and oh, he can just buy a TP and sort of say goodbye to life as FNG draws first blood, taking down King R.
Was my first conversion.
Yeah, nice rotation there. Chen is out of mana though, so well, if you look at Mirana at mid, CS 8 to 16, well, obviously Viper is a stronger laner. One-on-one, it's hard to go for anyone against Viper.
DK Phobos having a decent time down here as well. Can keep on throwing out the Ion Shells, level 2 on it, but feels like that lane probably is a wash unless there's some severe outplays. As the roll goes in, has found FNG, but Maposhka not really able to do anything to him. Ghost Stick, controlled. They don't want to go for it though. King R is shown back up.
Just teasing him, trying to use a stun.
Well, already I feel like Team Spirit is off to kind of a hot start. 2,000 gold into their lead with around 1,200 experience as well. And with the Shrine up, this is going to allow all these creeps to be back up towards full mana and maybe go in for another round. Are Team Spirit under pressure to really make a lot happen in this early stage?
No, they just want to get the items up and levels, and then after that they want to just go as 5 and push. They don't have much ganking potential through the mid game until Slardar gets a Blink Dagger. I mean, early rotations from Chen obviously, but after that, not much. So they just want to get some towers, get those levels, and get items. So, oh, Poshka,
yeah,
invisible.
This could be a big one, although that being said, Ghost Stick is here as well. So they have an Invis rune. Mirana does have a TP as well if she wanted to come in and help fight this. And it does look like she's going to TP in now. Vision, Team Spirit do not see her. Did not see the TP either. They're going to be able to get the stun. There's the leap in. FNG in some trouble. Burrow Strike goes out as well. They're able to crush down and maybe control these heroes. Maposhka's still going to end up dropping from the clap coming out from that Hellbear Smasher. Another crush onto FN, but the Burrow Strike to turn it back around. There is going to be enough for a kill. Now BZZ in a little bit of trouble. Empire striking back and almost able to bring it down. Ghost Stick going to drop. They do end up falling there. Iceberg somehow coming back from behind the tier 2 tower, and everybody from Empire is going to run away now as more stuns go out. The send back from Chen will also keep BZZ alive.
Seems like a confusing fight for Team Spirit. They didn't know if they want to go or go back. They were just going back, and look at the damage.
Oh, drop down to 60 HP. Iceberg.
Frog of Fork, he's gonna see him. He's gonna see him.
Oh, what a guy. No, he's so low. He's just going to die to the poison.
Rose of Skin, and he's back on the mid. Chen even gave him one tango.
Dire's middle tower
I want to
is
see a
under attack.
build on Viper. Probably just gonna be some classic stuff. Dragon Lance into maybe right away into Hurricane Pike. Or maybe Maelstrom, so he can farm faster. I need to check the talents on Viper. Plus 15 damage or 150 HP. Oh, good, really good talent trees on Viper.
He needs something. He doesn't. Not a very interesting hero otherwise. The snooze fest.
You don't pick. Yeah, you don't pick Viper to have fun. You pick Viper to win.
We'll see if they're going to be able to make it happen. The tower already down, so things looking okay for them. They will not catch King R there, as he does TP out in a home and Ghost Stick. Rotating in, they want to try and find this. Arrow connects as well. Can they actually get the kill? Vanscore comes in, and that will dissuade Ghost Stick from going any further. And they throw out the ulti. Nice dodge away from that one. FN tries to go for a Fairy Fire to heal himself back up, and they were able to kill down the Slaughter. Iceberg still standing here. The 4 points in Corrosive Skin working for him. Is he going to be able to find it? Ghost Stick! Oh, he's going to drop.
If he had, I wanted to suggest if he had the raindrop, that's like unkillable build. But the courier just gave him infused raindrop, so and level 4 in Corrosive Skin is just wow. He can tank so much, and it's all the magical damage. Meanwhile, on the bottom, DK Phobos dying to Syllabear and the Poshka rotation.
The prize is mine.
Great play there. Yeah, it's not often that you see the 4 points in Corrosive picked up, and Iceberg usually in the past to me has felt like a hero that's been shown to just be very flashy with his plays, and this is anything but that in this game. Still very interesting as FN going to take a lot of damage, and they're just going to keep the pressure on top lane. Magic Missile, swap back into the Crush, a lot of damage. The Stomp as well, Ghost Stick not going anywhere. He's going to Burrow Strike, and well, we'll see if they're actually going to be able to take him down. Another Crush, in some trouble, and there's the kill.
Level 1 Vengeance Sora with 3 creeps plus Toughness Sora from Wild Wing. Seems like they're taking the tier 2 tower down with Tornado as well. There's TPs coming out, they need to back out.
I don't want to end up overstaying here as Maposhka looking for the initiation, but now possibly he's gone too far as well. Vanscore shows up, they turn on to Chappie. He's in some trouble, he's going to get the Shallow Grave, this Shrine as well. Keeping them alive, and yeah, they're going to be able to back out of here. Iceberg still getting chased, but should be able to walk away from this.
That's not a place to fight near enemy shrine, especially if it's not in cooldown. I mean, in general, that place where the shrine is hard to reach, a lot of high ground for enemy team.
I'll take your tribute.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Helm of the Dominator on Viper. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's actually a good build on him.
What do you
Into
like about
Dragon.
this one so much?
Well, it gives Viper an extra region, which he lacks. He doesn't have any region item, and his base region is really bad, and gives him some extra stats, some extra armor, so he can tank up, and gives him damage as well. Plus he can dominate a creep, maybe get Alpha Wolf, plus old Chen creeps, and Vengeance Aura. That's a lot of auras.
Yeah. So a couple of things. Team Spirit smoked under the fog, or under a ward there. Also, Epicenter was used in the bottom lane, but wasn't able to kill off the Darkseer. So Epi down, but they are smoking up, and it looks like Empire just going to back away from this, although can Team
Good
Spirit
scan.
still take the tower?
Yeah, of course. They are already behind the tower. The Team Empire used scan, but they went the other way. They're being pinged out. They know they're here.
Poshka, in the meantime, just trying to soak up some experience from DK Phobos, and looks like they're getting ready for a bit of a battle. Oh, Rolling Boulder a little bit off the mark. Now everybody's showing back up here. They have Ion Shells throwing it onto the Centaur Conqueror as well. And they will pressure this tower now.
Tower is under attack.
No Magnetize. Still a long ways away from Ags as well. But Team Spirit, this is what they make their bread and butter off of. They've proven to be capable of doing it time and again.
Has fallen.
Mirana used ulti. Do they have any sentries?
Is under attack.
No. They need to back. Oh, they don't know. Chen is alone.
Well, there's the stun. Maybe baiting this out, though. You have the rest of Team Spirit there. Nice leap away by FN, though. And they're even going to start taking over these melee creeps just to get the pressure going a bit faster. They really are wanting to make this happen as Iceberg eats an arrow.
Well, it looks good on a paper. They go as 5, but meanwhile, you see they're not killing anyone. They're just... okay, they're gonna kill Earth Spirit, maybe. But meanwhile, Lone Druid free farming top for like 5 ways, sanking as well, getting close to Blink Dagger.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is under
something
attack.
that they're going to need to keep their eyes on. And it hasn't been the extent of the push that we saw in the previous game. Still, Tier 2 towers by 11 minutes is quite swift. The thing I'm curious about is if they try and pressure for Tier 3s so they have access to the shrines, or if they just are willing to settle for the Tier 2s.
I don't think they can go for tier 3 yet. They need items. Slardar is kind of low level. Because of all that gathering around, you can see the effect on Slardar. He's being level 5, plus his gold. He has no gold at all. I mean, that's the thing about it, because he's kind of position 5 right now. Look at Chen items. He's the one who has a Dominator, so...
As if he didn't need more creeps. Level 6, soon to be level 7, then I'll have a hell of a lot of them as Empire's getting set up down here. They do have Epicenter available. They're probably waiting for an opportunity to go on to BZZ. Oh, ulti dropped onto the bear. Iceberg still fighting away. They aren't going to end up hitting the arrow, and Savage Roar, he does die, so 300 gold into the pockets of Iceberg.
Yeah, look at Viper. He's so tanky. Went for
Oh,
4
Epi
level.
down here bottom. They kill off FNG.
Meanwhile, Viper is so tanky. He even has ice armor from the dominated creep. Let me just check the armor when he casts it. It's +8, right? 8. Yeah, that's 18 armor. Just max slow. Imagine you hitting him. You don't even move.
Yeah, that's terrible. It sounds awful. I'm not gonna lie to you. I will say though that you're talking about the pressure that Empire is exerting. They now have a Blink Dagger up on Ghost Stick, and now BZZ, they swap him back in and he blinks out and away. Not able to get anything from it.
Viper trying to make some plays, but no way to kill him.
Chappie just too strong and already building towards that Maelstrom as well. Has it completed. Now back to the Dragonlance. Do you feel like maybe if you're Team Spirit, you're getting a little bit antsy about taking down these towers, needing to make things happen more quickly?
They don't need to rush. Okay. They will gather now bottom. Let me check Viper. Yeah, he has a TP ready. He can TP to a shrine and just try to take 2 towers at bottom. Probably, but their tower's gonna fall on top tier 2, so it's a decent trade for Empire.
I believe that he might have just spotted the movement over there, and he's actually sticking around, so we'll see what they end up doing with this. FNG and BZZ are the only 2 that are hanging out down bottom here for the moment, and hitting the tower at least. And it looks like
Venge went for the hood. They want to end the game in the next, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes, that they're going all in.
Jeez. Yeah, this really is the most ultimate of all ends. Like, you are left with nothing in terms of right-click damage if you don't manage to break the base right now. So we're gonna have to see what the response is gonna be. Chappie is even hitting this tier 3 tower. Look at how much damage is being dealt to this.
Yeah, that's the problem. They don't have much to initiate the fight with.
And Vanscore TP'd into the shrine, is in a little bit of trouble, but does actually manage to hit the sanctuary, and that's gonna keep him alive at least for a little bit. They still find that kill.
Team Spirit battling against time this game.
And they have the Ags now as well on So you were saying that they don't need to rush. Is that still your assessment pretty much, that they can feel pretty comfortable with it, or?
No, they wasted so much time. At 10-minute mark, Lone Druid just free farming, as I said, those 5 ways. Sanking got his Blink Dagger, now Mirana has 15-minute eggs, and Lone Druid almost killed tier 3 tower, so they can't leave the lane anymore, because Lone Druid is just gonna be in the where his tier 1 tower was, and on that lane. Oh, nice smoke swap.
Right,
Good initiation.
Chappie, that's what they needed. They do end up splitting up as well, so that way the Savage Roar is not going to end up affecting them. On the other side of the fight, it looks like they're going to try and go in. Iceberg onto King R, a lot of damage being dealt, as well as FNG. They did kill off Chappie, but they weren't quite able to bring down King R, who does live through that. Now maybe time for Roshan as Team Spirit group up for it.
Epi is down. Yeah.
With Lone Druid down, that might have been enough of a kill at least to buy them this time for it. Still 20 seconds without him, and as you said, Epicenter down means they can't fight.
And they will just leave it to be. Meanwhile, Sanking is just farming bottom. But look at Venge. They need to make something happen in the next 5 minutes, because that's a carry Venge with a pipe. If they don't take tier 3 tower right now, it's gonna be so hard to scale into late game.
Oh, and DK Phobos over here to the side. He's in a lot of trouble. It's going to be silenced up. Mechanism does come out. Wasn't able to get off the surge yet. The arrow follow-up. DK Phobos is going to fall. So this push is going to have to take place without their Darkseer, without their mech carrier. They need to get something here quick.
They're just gonna pressure both tier 2 towers, mid and bottom, and just continue. I mean, Team Spirit, Team Empire also has a great push. Lone Druid, look at the damage.
That is really tough. I mean, they are going to end up coming back to defend it, it looks like. This is the all-in for Team Spirit here. There isn't really a backup plan. Ghost Stick, Epicenter off cooldown in 10 seconds, and Burrow Strike connects onto those creeps to start it. They throw out another Boulder Smash, connects onto 2. Still no Darkseer with them. And Team Spirit need to be a little bit afraid. They're able to control up the Spirit Bear, and that is going to be at least 1 kill. So Chappie without a bear for 68 seconds.
At least it's something.
DK Phobos pressuring mid as well.
Darkseer is still... Okay, he's running towards top. They want to make something happen right now.
Oh, look at this wraparound, though. The Epicenter is there. Do they realize they spotted out? Oh, they spotted out Phobos going over, and they're going to try and cut him off at the pass. Can they actually catch up to him, though? No, he heads the other direction, so they won't be able to find that pickoff as of yet.
They have a vision on them.
Yeah. All right, well, here it comes. This is the fight. The hopes of staying in the upper bracket for Team Spirit rest on this.
It's time to go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And, well, I guess we're going to wait for the next creep wave. Pipe up. What's the key thing that they got to look for the initiation?
For Team Spirit, they need to get hands on the Lone Druid.
All right. There's the initiation onto BZZ. Still taking some damage. Tier 3 tower down. Iceberg up on the high ground as well. They're going to get the right clicks in. Ghost Stick is amped up as well now. They did find the Spirit Bear, at least for the moment. Ghost Stick still taking a lot of damage. They jump in with the Poshka. That is a really nice combo. Hand of God comes out as well, though, so they're getting healed up. 5-person silence with the Magnetize, reapplying it, but they're just not taking that much damage. A big Burrow Strike onto 4. The follow-up, the Magnetize has lasted forever. The vacuum wall did not come out perfectly. Vanscore starting to drop. Look at the reapplication. Oh, Maposhka. They keep on running through all of these rocks. What the hell? Oh,
this is the longest Earth Spirit ultimate I have ever seen, probably.
3,200 damage. It still wasn't enough to kill off more than just the Slardar, but they stopped that push.
Yeah, with all that region from Helm of the Dominator, Mech, Hand of God, and Pipe. Wow.
I mean, it's got to be at least a little bit scary for Empire that team fight went about as good as it could have with Epi down, with Magnetize down. They still couldn't kill these heroes off, right?
Yeah, they're gonna go in again. Lone Druid is on bottom trying to just split push, which is the good thing actually. I think Team Spirit is just gonna go right now, take those melee Raxes. Aegis is still up, Pipe is up. Swap coming.
Back in. Oh, but the nice burrow strike from Ghostic. Man, the damage onto Vanscore. Vacuum back in. Maposhka dropping low. Vanscore is going to live through this one, at least for now. They pop the Shrine. Ghostic trying to stay alive. Maposhka as well. Everybody's fairly healthy for Empire. That high ground effect's coming into play. Looking for the stun, misses it. FN, there's a nice burrow strike coming through. FNG is now down, and BZZ in a little bit of trouble as well, but Ghostic going to drop. That's Aegis down at least for now. Chappie in the middle of all of them, starting to take damage, amped up as well. BZZ looking for him to see if they could find it. They are going to
Sinking
back.
bot back. This might be huge.
Oh, there's the gonna catch. They're gonna be able to find the follow-up arrow. Good blink in with Vanscore. The vacuum, it's still not enough to bring him down. There is BZZ dead now. These heroes have buyback, but they're in a little bit of trouble. The chase is going to continue. The burrow strike onto DK Phobos. He goes down. So 3 dead in that fight, and Empire managed to hold.
Look at the drawing on minimap. Just instantly push all 3 lanes. Just get as much as you can. Just farm. We are back on track, boys.
FN knows what's up. And was that the turnaround? How do you think that Empire have weathered the storm at this point, or is that one? I guess it was only a ranged barracks that they got.
Yeah, they got nothing out of it. It's ranged barracks. Plus, if you check the graph, you'll see how much Team Empire got from it. Plus, look at the gold on Lone Druid. He has. Let me check. Where's the courier?
Almost.
Okay, it's Mjolnir done.
Ooh, and they got the courier as well. That was Radiant's courier going down, and who was that? That was the Yasha full manta. Ooh.
3k gold. They have another pipe on Darkseer just to negate all that magic damage.
Yeah, when you look
still not, yeah, it's still not over for Team Spirit. They can just still gather and just try to hit the towers with all those creeps, all those aura, all those magic damage, deny.
It is pretty insane. I mean, right now, Ven just sitting with 56 magic resistance, just passively. And we saw Chen also pick up a couple of those cloak creeps as well, the small centaurs. But here is the counterplay. Pressuring out the lanes, no great response for Chappie.
Swap.
All right, the burrow strike counter though. Oh, and now the Savage Roar to push him back and away. And now the split push comes. Over here to the side, Iceberg, FNG, they're in some trouble. FN could be on top of him as well with the Aghanims. She has a leap forward if wants to use it. Reapplication again. They're getting healed back up. The rotation in, FN trying to bring down Iceberg. He gets sent back. Oh, good play there by FNG. And DK Phobos still alive.
Meanwhile, on the bottom, Lone Druid just split pushing. He has a Dazzle behind him if he gets in trouble.
Oh, and they're going to be able to run down Maposhka. Possibly no TPing out. Nice play here. Is going to roll 82 HP. They can't find him. And it looked like also Mirana gets out. So the damage goes back that direction. BZZ now getting controlled by the bear. The chaotic team fights definitely favoring Empire right now.
Yeah, they even graved the bear.
Oh, there's the burrow strike.
Oh, not enough.
Would have been great, but couldn't get it.
Well, as time goes by, Team Spirit's gonna have a less chance to win.
What have we here?
We have the Veil on Earth Spirit too, so all of this magical damage that they're building is going to get amped up to mitigate the effects of those double pipes that we've been seeing. It's a cool lineup for Team Spirit, though. You gotta admit, it's kind of neat to watch.
Yeah, I was expecting that they will accomplish more. Even Chen has a Vladimir's aura right now, Vladimir's offering. So I want to see how much auras they have once they gather as 5.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the big question marks. As BZZ finds FN, not able to go on to him though, popping the pipe even. So 60 seconds without that, and they are just going to continue to be split, I feel like. At a certain point, you kind of just need to go mid, right?
Yeah, they need to. Let me just check the net worth. Yeah, look at the net worth on bottom as well. Working towards one more Maelstrom. Usually you would see people going for Ethereal Blade, but there's no usage of it against all this magic damage reduction.
Oh, FNG, they found him. God. And this is the problem. You've got all these heroes running around the map trying to make stuff happen, but now all of your Chen creeps are dead. Your Chen himself is dead.
Yeah, the heroes from Team Spirit are not very mobile. It's hard to gank. They have swap, and look at Slardar. He has no Blink Dagger, and he's not even close to it. He needs 1.3k gold. He's not gonna get it anytime soon because he's playing that position 5. Chen was buying items.
Yeah, I guess this is why they call it an all-in. You mess up, and it's kind of almost over. Vanscore, oh, the epi. Oh, it's all going wrong. They are going to be able to get the crush, so Vanscore creating that separation. And now the wraparound. Team Spirit, this could be a good moment for them if they can find these kills, but a good Yule Scepter. And Ghostic is going to run away.
There's going to be a swap. Oh.
Blink away. Can they catch up to him? Still amped. This Venge is moving quite swift, and long-range swap is going to connect. They still have eyes on him. Burrow Strike trying to create that separation, but is going to be chased. The whole time, though, top lane pressed in, and Mirana and Maposhka doing work.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Look at Mirana. Blink Dagger, Leap. That hero is really hard to kill for Team Spirit. On the other side, Lone Druid plus Dazzle having that Grave sitting behind one of those two heroes. They can just split push all game long right now.
It would be a different story if you had a couple of heroes like Phobos or Chen having the boots of travel, but like it's so
Iceberg.
hard to make this work. Ooh, is this going to end up working? They're going on to him, but it looks like, yeah, he just back off, realizing that the smoke was coming, and
Roche is up.
take it. Is this what Team Spirit have been waiting for?
They'll try to force it, but meanwhile on the bottom, Mirana, they either want to fight or just keep split pushing. Seems like he wants to split push. There are pings out coming for tier 3 tower.
All right, a big battle could be a brewing. FNG drops the ward, spots out Maposhka on the high ground, and it does not look like Maposhka actually spotted him. They don't realize that this vision is being granted. Now FNG spots him out, stun comes through, but whole time, again, pressure bottom. And is this the call now? Go mid, take the game, or not yet?
They can't. They just simply can't do that. Look at Lone Druid and Mirana. Tier 3 is gonna go down. Just start hitting at range racks. Glyph is used. They can do this whole day, really, with Lone Druid and bottom. And Sanking just pushing out the other lane.
I mean, Vanscore almost has his Blink Dagger now. You take a look at it. We've also got one fairly close on Darkseer, and maybe that's the avenue for them to actually punish this split push game that we've been seeing from Team Empire. And you still have to respect the 5-man of Spirit if they're able to do it without getting split push. It's incredibly potent.
It takes so much time together for Team Spirit. Look at the movement speed, 345 on Venge. She doesn't even have a TP. Slardar, oh, he's getting close to his Blink Dagger, 30 minutes in.
Yeah, that's the timing we're not really looking for, is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Viper has to run back. This is what's gonna happen for the next few minutes. They don't have any boots of travel on Team Spirit, and they can't actually afford it to invest that kind of a gold.
Oh,
They need...
Oh. Yeah. It's not looking great. Oh, vacuum into the swap. All right, Chappie's just going to walk away from that one. That was a little bit awkward, a little bit of miscommunication possibly. Now reapplying Magnetize. People are TP boots in onto this. This is going to be a problem. Team Spirit is going to lose Vanscore. Now BZZ also the one who's going to get chased down here. They do guess wrong, but
He's
still.
gonna get out.
Oh, lordy.
But Team Spirit had one chance, and that was the fight at tier 3 tower top. They couldn't do it. The Earth Spirit was just dealing, what, 3k damage, did we say?
Yeah, it was a lot. More than a bit. That's what we could leave it at. I feel like right now Empire is showing up on a different level. Like, I don't know if it's just a draft thing or what exactly it is, but They have had the answers every time. Exactly like what we saw in the effect facing off against Vega game.
That's the thing about going with lineup like that. You have one chance, maybe a second chance, and that's it against good teams. And that's it. You miss the timings on your movement, on the items, levels, and it's gone. Meanwhile, you have two Mjolnirs on the side of Empire, and they remove all that pipes and the magical damage so quickly.
Right. Yeah, particularly with the attack speed they've got there, and starting to see really the disparity in levels as well as being a huge problem right now. But we'll see how the next couple of minutes go. Maybe there's one more opportunity after, I don't know, they get the split push dealt with. It's just, it feels so tough. They need to catch a kill with the blink daggers, I feel like.
Yeah, Venge went for Shadowblade. He said, it's enough, I'm gonna go for Shadowblade, I want to get a pick off. Right. There, we're gonna see it, Sanking.
Oh, there's the initiation onto Ghost Stick. Vanscore there as well. Oh, that's painful. Oh, Burrow Strike away. Blink Dagger in one. Jumps
ready.
Away. Ghost
Meanwhile,
Stick.
bottom, Viper dying.
God, no, it's all gone wrong. 60 seconds. BZZ steps up to him, taking the Mjolnir procs. Oof.
Sanking can buy so much time. Look at the item build. Force Staff, Yule Scepter, Blink Dagger, Burrow Strike. He can just dodge all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, he can't if they time it correctly, but still a lot of split pushing going on. Still 4k gold on Mirana.
Yeah. And they try and get the courier out. They will be able to finish off this AC at the very least. So things may be starting to go a bit more into the favor of Team Spirit in terms of getting that next level of items. Viper's going to have it now. Actually, no, he's still a little ways away. Needs to finish off that plate mail. But probably just like one big push and just not settling for anything other than tier 4s would be the only answer for Team Spirit, honestly.
They're just buying so much.
BZZ,
so much.
They found him. They got Maposhka. He's going to be able to control. The stun goes out. Magic Missile. There's the kill.
Aegis is gone.
But like clockwork, bottom lane is where the pressure is going to come now. The smoke in, Ghost Stick there as well. 2 points in epicenter, and well, depending upon how this initiation goes, channeling it up, going for Iceberg,
nice
Burrow
play.
Strike. They are going to be able to find him, and Savage Orzo pushing him back and away. In the meantime, they took down FN as well as Maposhka, like we saw. Bear maybe in some trouble as well. They've got the right clicks going for him, starting to take that down. And well, somehow, some way, they find a couple kills.
Yeah, that Shadowblade paying off. They got like 2 kills and almost got a third one. Good choice by Venge. Both teams have a gem as well, so there's no vision at all. There's one ward on the map, and that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now their lanes are actually starting to push out as well. You've got DK Phobos here who pressured out bottom. It is going to be punched in now by Chappie, but they're going to be almost across the river by the time this happens. It might be the time to call for it.
AC is up.
All right. Looking to wrap around onto King R. The rest of them are here. Chen, still not there with the rest of his team. Does have enough to go back and buy bots if he wants it. But looks like for now, BZZ just going to sit here on the low ground. Where'd that creep wave go?
Well, we as spectators can see the whole map and ask ourselves why they're not pushing, but as I mentioned, there's only one ward on the map right now, so you can't just be that aggressive. You need to actually see the enemy team, at least 2 heroes.
Right. Well played there by Empire to deny them that vision and cause them to be a little bit trepidatious about the movement. It's worth noting that they have not taken a Rax yet for Team Empire. That to me feels like the point of no return almost, where you have to constantly keep these lanes pressured out, but maybe now there is still some glimmer of hope. If there's a way for them to do it, what would it be?
Well, they need to try to get a pick off with Venge. She's level 16, close to 18. With that Shadow Blade and maybe level 3 swap, it can be easier to score some kills, especially with Slardar.
The prize is mine.
Well, Slardar expects this to be a long game. He has a BKB and Shadow Blade in the big buy.
DK Phobos taking some damage. There's the Hand of God coming out. Keep him alive a little bit longer. Now in some trouble. They were only able to catch Mapochka with the vacuum wall, but there's the Grave from King R as well, trying to TP out and away. It does look like Mapochka is going to be able to create that separation, but finally, well, not quite actually going to be run down. They kick him away. You will scepter up as well.
Nice.
Blink it out. Oh, DK Phobos is so mad. In the meantime,
Oh,
Chappie
in problem.
trying to go for the... he doesn't even care. He's just going for it. They do end up forcing out a glyph, and now Chappie going to end up dropping. He has buyback as well as, of course, the talent from hell, minus 40 respawn time. So should be back
Mirana.
before anything comes up.
Yeah. Mirana on top again. Now she TP's bottom, has a Manta style, plus 2k gold. I expect her to go for more damage item. So yeah, look at the talent trees, 8 edgy, 30 attack speed, 50 damage.
Well, she is going to be crushed and tries to go for the Manta jump away. They aren't going to be able to run her down as the rotation comes in from Ghost Stick. A lot of catapults taken, by the way, as FNG is going to drop, and it looks like he's going to try and bring his catapults back with him. What is this?
This reminds me of one YouTube video where everyone makes kill of the Dominators and then they just take all the siege creeps and then they rush mid with all the auras.
Oh, Ghost Stick is actually going to drop. So the thing about these, they have 81% magic resistance. So I guess they're just going to send them out along the lane to pressure in the towers? Like, they don't do that much damage, right?
Well, they don't deal much damage to...
Oh no, Chappie's
creeps.
coming in.
Oh.
Oh, it's sad. All right, Chen, use your ability. Oh, he's dead. He can't bring him back yet. Well, they're scouting things out.
Dire's middle
Is Cardi going to do it?
Radiant's top tower is under
Now, it looks
attack.
like King R realizes what's happening. They're going to back out of here. Shadowblade BZZ. Does he know what?
Yeah,
what?
he knows.
What? No! Oh, there he is. They found him. All right. Taking down King R. That's some silliness, though. How do you just check that spot?
Well, it's either that spot or on the right one, on the right side, so
Oh,
50-50.
fair enough. I guess there's some mind games that go along with that as well. Like, maybe you instead just, like, go right over here in the middle of nowhere, and then you decide that nobody would check there.
Oh, we haven't seen a team fight for, like, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, still a lot of pickoffs. The
Roche is gonna
Shadowblade's
be
been
up
putting in
soon.
work.
Yeah, good pickup.
He's almost got a silver edge. BZZ actually has a lot of money. In spite of the early pipe, they've been able to stay in this one.
Yeah, they're just farming. Both teams are farming. Look at the gold on Darkseer. He has a Shiva's guard. What is Mirana buying? Nothing. She has no.
Oh, very low. It looks like Iceberg's gonna TP out. Can't find him. Top lane. Pressure on Novovoshka. They find him and kill him off as well. So Team Spirit, through these pickoffs, they have been able to pull themselves back into this. And Iceberg, apparently they need a chance to sit down and talk about it, figure out what they want to do in this game.
What is Lone Druid getting? A BKB. Well, if he splits pushes, the only way to stop if he uses a BKB and TPs out is swap or Lucky Bash on Slardar.
Yeah.
Not bad.
What about talents? Are we getting close to those level 25 soon? We've got the Mirana Arrow talent eventually. Lone Druid, of course, getting himself into the Savage Roar cooldown, which is so frustrating to deal with. Do you like any of Viper's, the poison attack affecting buildings, or the 80 Viper DPS for Viper Strike?
Let's check 80 Viper Strike DPS. He doesn't have eggs. So 30 seconds cooldown, 160 per... No, it's actually 225 per hit for 5 seconds. It's a
So
1k damage. I don't know, I'd go for poison attack effects buildings.
So you end up getting the attack speed slow, obviously the movement speed slow, not super important against towers. And then I guess just a little bit of extra DPS as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the call goes to go, and DK Phobos just running away for a second. If you were Team Spirit right now, what's your play? How do you deal with this?
They just need to continue what they were doing. They're actually doing a good job with that Slardar and Vengeful Spirit, getting those pickoffs. They got like 10 kills in the last 5 minutes, and the Empire didn't get any.
No, they're actually going to be able to go in and try and take down Roche now as well. And you look at this, they did end up losing a bear as well, so 100 seconds before they're going to have a respawn, and the lane is not quite in a position yet where they're going to be able to threaten the barracks. They should be able to take this Roche and get back to defend. Cheese as well. Oh, did FNG cancel his TP? He canceled
didn't
the
see.
Cheese. Yeah. And now they're going to pressure mid. Iceberg is starting to hit quite hard. Is this their chance? Is this where they go?
And they can wait a few more minutes before the Aegis runs out. They just picked it up. Viper becoming really strong right now. Ooh, there's a double damage on him.
Ooh. And this could be the time. Bottom lane is being pressured out. We still don't have bots yet on any of these heroes. More comfortable just building items to allow them to fight and stacking up siege creeps, because that's a thing.
Yeah, I want to see level 25 Mirana, those 2 extra arrows. It's always fun to watch. At least you need to dodge everything.
Well, and taking down all the creeps too. You know, you throw that into those catapults. That's pretty good.
He still has 3 catapults.
Yeah. All right. Vacuum, Wall, Shivas, Guardian Greave, Sheepstick. Feels like Empire want to try and make a push of their own now here in the bottom lane. Tired of being pulled, or rather pulling Team Spirit all around the map. And that is a very dead bear. No great answer. Over here to the side now, BZZ getting the initiation off Vanscore here as well. And, well, can they actually break this? They use the swap and are going to be able to pull him back in. King R in some trouble. He is going to most likely drop in. That's also a gem. Empire getting really cavalier with their movement.
Well, there's no vision on the map. They put it 2 wards not so deep into the enemy forest, so they don't get devoured, but they don't see much from those 2 wards. They need to be more aggressive than that. But still they're getting devoured once they place it more aggressively.
I mean, Chappie is a monster at this point, but if they get on top of him, Lone Druid doesn't have a great answer. So DK Phobos here needs to be careful, is still going to end up popping the Shiva's now trying to run away. Guardian Greaves available for him, and looks to just be able to back out.
Yeah, even Chen bought a second mech.
Oh, and look at this.
For whatever reason.
This play right here, looking for FN. The initiation is going to come out. There is the jump. The right clicks as well coming through. DK Phobos died in the bottom lane, but they take down FN. No buyback from Mirana for 90 seconds, whereas Darkseer has his. Obviously, they don't know that on Team Spirit.
Yeah, there are instant TPs coming out.
And, well, they kill off another bear.
That
Mid lane.
bear is just eating gold.
Stick gonna try and get himself away.
I'll take your tribute.
That's so much gold going back the way. Viper has a butterfly now. All in, not feeling as all in anymore.
Well, they managed to survive to the point where that split push was hurting them with those pickoffs from Slardar and Venge. Now even Slardar has a Shadow Blade and they hold 2 gems. Empire lost a gem, so they will have no vision and have a hard time detecting the 2 Shadow Blade heroes.
Yeah. Now, BZZ, it's maybe time to finally invest into those bots, but for now, Team Spirit feeling very comfortable at this point in time in the game. Also, I really like the little Kobold Foreman pickup, the extra movement speed here. Viper's now going at 402.
When he uses fly, I want to see how much does he have.
Yeah.
Use it, ping it out.
Go! Come on, Iceberg. I believe in you. I guess he doesn't want to end up... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there
Look
it
at
is.
that. 518 movement speed for Iceberg. Look at this guy go.
He's flying. Literally, he's flying.
Look at him. What a guy.
Oh, that attack speed.
Yeah, it's really terrifying. This is before Moonshard as well.
He's not gonna get Moonshard. Probably right now he needs Roots of Travel to replace that Power Treads, so he can farm even more, but he doesn't want to invest in it. He's just saving for buyback, of course. What is that movement speed? Look at it.
Run, Iceberg, run. You can use it again. They do scan out Chappie over here. A good scan. Realize what's happening, and this is going to signal the BZZ. Let's go in. That's Aegis expiring now. And also a Moonlight Shadow. Do we have a gem? Ah, they have it on Vanscore. Are they going to spot him? Aposhka might reveal himself here, but DK Phobos... Oh, they found him. Over on the other side. Chappie pops his BKB, trying to get out and away. There's the swap into the middle of everybody. He's gone. They lose the lone druid. 46 seconds only without him.
Yeah, that's the talent tree. Minus 40 seconds respawn time. In my opinion, less respawn time shouldn't be in talents, but that's just my opinion, I guess.
Prize is mine.
I can understand.
Especially on the hero like that. So he is out in level 24 hero is out in 35 seconds. It's just not balanced.
It's a hard one. Ain't real. Ain't good. You can see the bottom lane pressuring in again. No tower here, but the creep wave should push it back at least a little bit. Keep it even at the very least. But you can see that Team Spirit getting slightly antsy. They want to pressure this out and try and take down a tower for themselves. And Empire, who were once looking so strong, are now looking down the barrel of a little bit of a net worth and experience deficit. You do have level 25 on Mirana, so she's went for the attack speed instead.
Yeah, I saw it. Didn't want to even mention it. I was kind of disappointed. Well, the Team Spirit started to cross the river, so they feel more comfortable. And when is the next Roche? Well, not up soon. Mirana, with the Bloodthorn, she can remove the butterfly effect, that evasion from Viper. Yeah, there's the Boots of Travel on Viper.
Now he's really going to be moving and grooving. Everybody
use
together.
Butterfly. Use Butterfly. We want to see it right now.
Keep our eyes on him. The other thing important, though, is that we've got a big smoke play now moving in from Empire. They want to try and finish this game off now, if at all possible. BZZ going to be the one that gets spotted. Vanscore, can they get the counterplay? Jump in, crush onto 2. BZZ is low, is going to die there. 80 seconds, has buyback. Epicenter a little bit off the mark. FNG now trying to run away as well. They've only lost 1. Will they lose any more? It looks like FNG is going to drop. Meanwhile, Vanscore pushes out the lane. Everybody backs.
What a huge wave on bottom. It's gonna be an MKB for Lone Druid.
Maybe that's what ends up changing it back in their favor, but you do still have Iceberg, who's pressuring out this top lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Maposhka? Yeah, Vanscore spots that.
This game feels like it's 60-65 minutes long, but it's only 48 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Call it only, yeah.
It's really weird.
Game of dodges.
Yeah. This isn't the CIS Dota I'm used to. The heck?
Yeah, Darkseer has almost enough money to buy a Hex if he wants to. Then it's gonna be easy to kill pretty much anyone.
Look at this Viper.
Yeah, the attack speed is just insane.
It's really cool seeing that. You get the extra agi as well at 15. He's dealing a ton of damage. But he's going to be able to not quite catch there onto the bear. He's going to end up being forced back. Chappie's still not fully committing for that MKB yet. Wants to make sure that he saves buyback. Now everybody's back alive. They weren't able to force a buyback out of that. A little bit surprising and I imagine frustrating for Empire.
I need water. Is there any water in the studio? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm at home.
We don't have a studio. What are you talking about? I'm in my bedroom. Actually, no, I'm in the kind of in the dining room, but well, Ghost Stick building towards an Aghanim Scepter next for himself. We do also have, what is this? For FN, the Bloodthorn that we've talked about. Still very high up in terms of their net worth, but it's starting to feel like that, you know, complete and total turnaround. Also, not often seen the Vlads on Maposhka.
Check that. Well, it's a good pickup, especially for late game. It gives you 15% lifesteal, and at this point of the game, it's huge. Plus the extra armor.
Yeah.
Well, Mirana sold the Aghanim Scepter and bought Butterfly instead. Has even gold for Brain Freeze.
What's she going for?
Yeah, 2 Hyperstone, but she's saving for buyback.
Moonshard. There you go.
Yeah, Moonshard. There it is. Nice.
That's what's up. Bonus night vision as well, but a bit of a big smoke play now. Moving over to this side. Force staff to the low ground. FNG, possibly what's on the menu for this Bear and Sand King. Iceberg trying to run away as well. No, this isn't where you want to be. Run away. Looks like they are going to be able to survive for the moment. They throw down the Weave as well. This could be bad, actually. They're kind of in an awkward position. King R forced to try and TP out. They swap him away, and King R gets it broken. A huge combo. They lose 2. Team Spirit pulling it back. Empire in some trouble.
Viper. MKB on Viper. Plus he has a cheese in the backpack.
How have they been able to do this? This was looking so terrible for so long.
Well, they have been farming for the 30 minutes. So let's see what Darkseer. It's level 23, not level 25 yet. Who's close to 25?
Let's see. It's pretty much Darkseer at this point. The other one's Ghost Stick ends up getting a little bit off the mark there with the stun, and he is going to be able to blink out. Still no Ag, so that Burrow Strike range not crazy long, as Chappie is going to TP out as well. But now you have those items.
Yeah. Venge level 25 talent. Plus 20 Vengeance Aura. That's 56%. Or she can choose to go for Magic Missile to go through BKB and other spell immunity.
Do you think that's a decent one this game? We only have one BKB.
One
on the enemy
BKB.
team?
No, he's gonna go for the Aura.
Oh, DK Phobos gonna get
He's
controlled
getting
for a
sent back.
moment. Oh, nice play. Oh, and the Epicenter not going to catch on to anybody. FNG trying to run away at this point. BZT counter initiation play comes out. They have the Burrow Strike. A secondary stun connects on it too, but Iceberg is here. Big, bad, large, and in charge. Chappie starting to deal the damage. They're able to swap out, backing out and away. They are dealing a ton of damage here with Chappie, but is going to start to take the damage back in return as well. Is he going to end up falling down? Vanscore, Blink Dagger up in 1 second. Getting it canceled. Chappie kiting away. Oh, this is what they needed, but there's the Shadow Blade. The chase will continue. Vanscore has a Blink back up online now, trying to go for the Savage Roar to create that separation. He is just off the mark. Oh, Chappie with the plays.
Yeah, but what now? Bash, 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 bash.
Wasn't able to find it. The final result, though, they take down the Mirana and the Dazzle for the Venge.
Viper deals so much damage in the team fights. No one is even hitting Viper.
Yeah. Why? I mean, he's too hard to kill off at this point.
Exactly.
But Empire
5,000 gold on Sanking.
split pushing again. And it looks like Team Spirit still feeling like they're the ones who are in control. They're the ones who aren't going to be pressured to end the game almost. And I mean, at this point, I'm kind of feeling like they're right. I'm not seeing Empire really pick up items that are allowing them to deal with this Viper.
Maybe 6 new items on the Spirit Bear.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any so far.
Well,
Roche is up.
This is it scouted right now. Oh, they did see this the ward moving over here, so they should realize that Roche is going on, I would imagine. But it's dropping pretty quickly. They don't have a ton of minus armor. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, Chappie, he got bashed by Roche as well. Do they spot him? They're underneath a ward right now. Looking for the initiation. Vanscore, jump forward, blink, catches Chappie. He's in some trouble right now. Taking the damage, BKB pops. Still looking for more. Ghost Stick, Burrow Strike. Connects onto 2, 4 staff to the high ground. Well played, Mapochka. Pulled back in though. Nice crush, Vanscore, killing spree. And now 5 left alive. No buybacks on either of those heroes.
Is Team Spirit doing this?
Are they actually doing it? They have a creep wave up high. Oh, this is a great play by Ghost Stick, though. Should be able to finish off the creep wave before it disables backdoor. Still in effect. Trying to kill off the other one now as well. Sandstorm running away. Oh, he's in trouble now, though. There's the magic missile. Connects. He's in trouble. Bottom lane is still being pressured in. Chappie, he's going to go down as well. He does have buyback. FN also going to get it in a pain. Do they have reveal? DK Phobos not there with the gem. So top lane, they kill off the Sand King, but they lose the Lone Druid bottom. And they have a creep wave.
Yeah, look at the Viper damage. 7,000 gold.
He doesn't have bots right now. Oh, Mapochka? TP's into it. He's going to drop. He doesn't have buyback either. 50 seconds, no Earth Spirit. I think Team Spirit might be able to pull this one out.
Yeah, Roche is up. Let's see who has a buyback. 20 seconds. Lone Druid has a buyback, but they're going mid.
All right, here we go. The final push. What we thought was an all-in turns out to be completely and totally the other way. And Empire without an answer so far. Epicenter just tickling Iceberg. They get the stun, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. They go at the grave. Sheepstick as well. They vacuum back in FN, but he's going to be able to leap out and away. Still, Iceberg, the one who is dealing all of the damage here. Poison attacking buildings, because that's a thing. And this could potentially be it. Team Spirit somehow pulling this one back into their favor.
Yeah, well, this Viper, they just can't do anything to him.
Oh, God. They just don't have an answer. Chappie trying to right-click, but they're hitting buildings. They're taking him down. They're going for mega creeps. Team Spirit mad about that last game, and the crush onto King R, Mapochka, throwing out the F, nothing. Iceberg is just a monster.
It is time, boys. It is time to call it. You had your chance.
Yeah. They end up dropping it. Tier 4 is now turned upon. Team Spirit win it in the late game. 56 minutes. Did you think that they had a chance? I really didn't.
I didn't either. But somehow they managed to get those pickoffs with Venge. I think the Shadow Blade changed the game on Venge. They bought so much time with it. Actually get farm on that Viper. I want to see how much damage Viper dealt in total.
The thing about it was that he wasn't even hitting heroes that often. Like when he did, he hit them really hard. It was only 41,000. He just kept on farming.
41,000 damage, all right.
How often do you see a 740 GPM Viper? Like, this is a hero not known for free farming.
Yeah. Plus he also had Dragon Lance right now, so he could swap that item with more damage or just go for Satanic and wow.
Well, any final thoughts on the series and what we're expecting in game number 3 now that we're going to it?
Well, I expect game 3 to be the best one so far. No one wants to drop the lower bracket.
I'm with you completely. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, myself, Lyrical, as well as Lacoste, your 2 commentators. We're going to be going into game number 3. It's Empire facing off against Team Spirit, the CIS DAC Qualifiers 2017. We'll see you guys in a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the DAC 2017 CIS Qualifiers Game 3 between Empire and Team Spirit. I'm Lyrical, going to be joined as well by Lacoste. We had a little bit of a break in between the games, and I won't talk about how it's all Lacoste's fault because he was eating food while he's supposed to be joining the lobby. I won't talk about it at all. How you doing, man?
I'm fine. At least I'm not hungry. I apologize for the 2 minutes or 3 minutes delay. I just had to eat something. Didn't eat anything all day.
Yeah, it's no problem. Normally, I'm the one that's in trouble for eating too much, but you're the one who ends up taking that title away from me this time. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I appreciate it.
Yeah, the best part is that I came back to a room, checked 2 or 3 times. Oh, right, we didn't even start yet. I'm all good. Then I'm just eating slowly.
That's wonderful. Of course, also, it wasn't like he was waiting that whole time. We were waiting for the teams, Roy. They took a little while to get into it as well, just because it was a really long match that we ended up watching. And kind of crazy to me that Empire ended up, I don't know if I necessarily want to say throwing the game away, but it felt like it was within their hands, and they just didn't, like, you know, put the nail in the coffin, close it out the way that I felt like the team like them might have.
Yeah, totally agree with you. They had the game. It felt like... just went bad from one point. Not one point, they got picked off 10 times with those shadow blades. That's the thing.
Yeah, a great pickup. And now looking at a little bit of a different lineup, Team Spirit. This is going to go back to their bread and butter. For me, when I think of Iceberg, when I think of Vanscore, it's IO Tiny. Like back in the CIS Rejects days, this was a dynamic duo that were just so incredibly potent and powerful. And I'm really excited to see them bust it out here on the final stage of what could be, you know, the upper bracket run for them.
Yeah, these are some interesting picks coming out from both teams. Slaughter, Lifestealer, we already see combos. Once Slaughter gets his Blink Dagger, Lifestealer is just gonna infest. We expect some easy cleanups, at least for one hero. And we have Io and Tiny on the other hand, also great duo.
Yeah, really great at initiating, and also late game we saw Team Spirit have a little bit better answers to what Empire was throwing at them in this last one. Tiny and Io is an amazing combination. So we'll have to see how it works. Is there anything that either side is inherently weak to, whether it be Slaughter or Lifestealer or IO Tiny, that you think the other team could exploit?
Well, Lifestealer and Slaughter. Once Slaughter gets his Blink Dagger up, he just needs to go for IO in team fights. Oh, there's another heal. This is what Team Spirit likes to do. They love to have heal-oriented lineups. You see the last and the previous game as well, they had the Chen and the go for mech. They always love to have someone to have a mech. This game's going to be Io, plus Dazzle heal, plus Grave. On the other hand, because Team Empire has so much to focus on right now. What they could do is... Oh, they're not going to do that. Never mind.
Oh, they take Mposhka Earth Spirit. It seemed to work pretty well for them in both of the games. Even when they lost game number 2, it was in part that really great, like, extended ultimate from Earth Spirit that ended up forcing Team Spirit back. Otherwise, what could have been a devastating loss for them early.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. He was holding the game for them in that tier 3 tower push.
Yeah. I really liked the Chen first ban as well by Empire. They just don't want to face it. FNG, it's too much, too rough, too tough.
I was expecting to see an X coming from Team Empire, but they went with the Earth Spirit. So X is not gonna happen. They don't have anywhere to put him.
Yeah, that would have been a nice little combination to make it work. Is it just because you feel like with Earth Spirit there, that leaves them a little bit too vulnerable in the safe lane?
No, I meant through a mid game, just to have something to counter the Shallow Grave with.
Oh yeah.
Reserve time.
Okay, I see what you're saying there. The Team Spirit do decide to take the Vengeful Spirit again, so feeling like that was a good enough answer. Again, most likely played in the safe lane. Imagine that BZZ will be playing that one.
Yeah, it's going to be safe lane. Venge. Sniper.
Radiant team ban.
Cool. No Lone Druid this time. Decide instead to take the ho-ho-ha-ha man.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored to watch Lone Druid games. I guess I share the opinion with most of the spectators and Dota players in general.
10 seconds remaining.
Still kind of overpowered. I mean, he can lose the games. We saw the
5
last game, but
seconds
still...
remaining.
Yeah, I think that it's just
Reserve
a
time.
hero that you make everybody run away from him and then you're fine. So it's kind of frustrating to play against, and then you double down on that frustration if you see your favorite team ended up being punished in the exact same way. Really hard to deal with. But I think also with Tiny and Io, it's maybe a little bit scary running that type of combination because you could relocate behind the enemy lines and then go for a pick off on the Lone Druid maybe.
Yeah, that is correct. But they can also do that for Sniper. I mean, Sniper, Lone Druid is the new Sniper because of the range. So they need something to get close to Sniper. So it's going to be Tiny trying to get the hands on him.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing like a mid-game fights when Slardar and Lifestealer go in on one hero.
10 seconds remaining.
They have to focus Dazzle in a team fight because Dazzle can
5
cast a
seconds
Grave.
remaining.
It's a lower cast animation than IO Relocate, takes less
Reserve
time.
time.
And also they have Vengeful Spirit with swap. It's gonna be carry Venge, so I don't expect that much saving swap to come out from Venge, but still one way to counter that Slardar and Nyx is Venge. Like, you go on them and he just insta-swaps.
Radiant
Wow.
team.
And here's that old combination, or not the combination, but counter to the IO Tiny is the Winter Wyvern, the not often seed hero. Why is it that we don't see Winter Wyvern as often anymore? And do you think this is the right game for her?
Usually we saw Winter Wyverns in the games where there was a draw ranger played
5
mostly,
seconds
because you just use ulti near the draw and she kills the one hero instantly.
Reserve time.
But Winter Wyvern is buffed right now. He gets on a talent, I think, +6 strength instead of 5, so wow.
Wow, indeed.
Wow, maybe that's the reason why he's getting picked. Huge buff.
Wow. Yeah, amazing.
Well, yeah, woohoo!
We'll end up seeing. Team Spirit, they're taking their time with this last pick now, but imagine an offlaner to come, and it is going to be the Bat Rider. God, that's a really great combo now. You just lasso in, relocate forward. Team Empire, do they have what it takes? What do you think will cost? Who are you favoring in this draft?
I always go for Tiny because I love to play Tiny, and but I don't think Team Spirit will have enough damage to deal with all the stuff. Lifestealer, Earth Spirit, Sniper, plus Wyvern ult. As game goes by, Winter Wyvern with just his ultimate becomes so much stronger. And with Venge Aura, he's just using a lot of damage, kills one hero more quickly because of the Venge Aura. All the heroes have
10
more
seconds
damage, so hero just dies instantly when Wyvern uses ultimate. Plus, they have so
5
much
seconds remaining.
everything else in terms of silence, plus sniper hitting from behind. We'll see how the game goes.
Well, and we're going into the game now. The sword flies at your face. We throw open it, and, well, what do you know? A pause. Would we have expected anything else? That's how it goes nowadays. Can you...
Maybe it's time to...
Could you try something for me? Could you try hitting the showcase mode real quickly?
Yeah.
Because I want to see if it crashes, and I don't want to do it because...
No, I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it?
Nah.
I like going into showcase mode, but it's been crashing a lot recently, and I'm afraid that if I hit it, it's going to crash. And I'm the one with the camera, so... All right, we won't do it.
Let's just not do it.
Fair enough.
Oh, look at the wings on Winter Wyvern. Zoom it in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're the cameraman.
I'm looking at it. I don't want to go up close, though, because otherwise it's going to all break. All right, you can get a little bit of a close view here. You know, that's something that people don't think about a lot, is how big wingspans are on birds. This is completely unrelated to Dota 2, but something like a bald eagle or a golden eagle, it's like a 7-foot wingspan or something crazy like that. That's so huge. Those birds are enormous. Someone
has been watching a lot of National Geographic, right?
Yeah, man. You gotta get up on your geography in the natural world. That's what we do.
American Eagle.
That's right, American Eagle. Could you have it any other way? Send the courier back, FNG. We'll end up running into him there. Oh, Poshka also going to get down a ward. And is that an immediate D ward? So they take down one, King R placing this one within vision of the sentry. And so that still should get dewarded, I would imagine. Yeah, Vanscore bought another one, so they have 2 sentries. That should be able to be enough to take these down.
Yes. Meanwhile, they're cutting the forest, classic stuff with Wisp and Tiny, just so Wisp can stack both camps at the same time and can have an easier access to a forest.
Where did they do that? Oh, they're doing it over here, I guess?
In their forest, on the right side of their forest.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, this area right over here. I didn't spot that this was going on right here, but...
Yeah, they added some more trees, so maybe that's why.
Okay.
Maybe not on that point, but there were some trees added, didn't really count them. You know what someone should do? Like, try to count the trees in Dota 2.
Oh, yeah. That's
Someone from Greenpeace, please do that. And give the answer on Twitter.
You guys heard him. Go make it happen, everybody. Poshka gonna try and pressure, or rather block here for FN, get him off to a hot start. What do you think about this matchup of the IO Tiny facing off against a Sniper in the mid lane?
Sniper's gonna do fine. Let's see what he has. Shrapnel level 1, probably just gonna use it. Do they have... Yeah, they just dewarded. Sniper needs to get the fast boots. Sniper.
Are they trying to bait him into this? King R is there as well. They're going to slow down Iceberg, and they turn back around. The Avalanche is going to hit onto FN. Still the Shrapnel goes. The bait is real. Really well played, and FN ends up drawing first blood.
Yeah, nice bait. They're... Like, he put himself in a bad position, so they tried to go on him. Tiny didn't even skill anything, was maybe trying to get an Avalanche, toss him back, but... He bought himself enough time for Wyvern and the Earth Spirit to come in.
God, they're just playing so aggressive. Iceberg keeps on taking a pounding in this mid lane. The Earth Spirit continuing to roll in, and really good use of the Shrapnel as well to push the wave so they can keep this pressure on.
Yeah. What does Sniper have? Oh, he got first blood. He already has an Aquila. Well, Earth Spirit is just gonna stand on mid because Sniper can't be alone. He needs to help him until he gets at least boots.
Yeah. Poshka himself will also be able to get level 2 off of this, so that means that if he wants to rotate now, he can, but certainly doesn't have to. And now Chappie ends up throwing the open wounds onto DK Phobos, taking some damage, trying to TP out and away, and we'll be able to make that happen. Well, cancels the TP.
He cancels it.
What? All right, cheeky play is going to end up getting the Firefly and up on the high ground. Iceberg in the mid lane, able to take down Maposhka, who's stuck around a little bit too long. Nice play by DK Phobos.
Yeah, and now he's using a shrine as well. Sneaky little play. What is Slardar trying to do? Well, Ghostic playing so aggressively on that Slardar both games.
Yeah, he does need to be a little bit concerned. There's a Dazzle here, plus 6 Tangos on the Venge, and he is completely out of region at this point, and well, also has already used the Shrine, so maybe in some trouble. FNG can keep playing very aggressive on him.
He's gonna go back and heal. Try to pick up a rune, get the boots of speed.
And the D ward's really paying off now as well for Empire. The fact that Iceberg just can't sit in this lane comfortable means that anytime they want to, they can just roll on in, and at least Io is there.
Sniper going for take aim level 2. Really smart of him when playing against Wisp and Tiny. He needs to be as far as he can from them.
Good decision. Will maybe hurt his last hitting a little bit, or aggressive potential, as DK Phobos is going to end up TPing away. Doesn't cancel that one, probably for the best.
I wonder why.
Yeah, don't want to end up staying around too long. But the big winners so far of this laning phase really feels to be Chappie, the Lifestealer, 22-3 compared to the 15-7 of his counterpart in the bottom lane, BZZ.
Yeah, Lifestealer having the time of his life on top lane. Usually you pick Nikes into enemy Batrider. This time it was opposite. Batrider into Nikes. Nikes does so good against Batrider. Just gets a magic stick and fast phase boots, and he's fine. He can even solo against him easily.
There was a toss back in the mid lane, but unfortunately this is going to be Vanscore stepping too far in front, and now Iceberg also in trouble. Ghost Stick, every damn person comes in the mid lane. Empire gets in on the kills.
Tower is under attack.
Good rotations from Wyvern and Earth Spirit. They're always around mid. They're gonna go for Shrine, heal up, waiting for Sniper maybe, or not. See.
A little bit of indecision there, but
Yeah, Wyvern is like, come. Wasting so much time. Just kidding. A Sniper has the boots right now, so he's good to go. He didn't even skill headshot. Doesn't need it.
yeah. It's impressive they've been able to find this amount of kills without any points in headshot there. That 40% chance and getting the slow is really effective for finding those, but shows how effective it can be when you rotate a bunch of heroes in, and Venge has been able to farm pretty effectively in spite of that, so like the fact that they've not all been going down there. Iceberg? Yeah, they're going to be fine.
Both midders are level 4, Sniper and Tiny. Wisp just staying behind, stacking creeps a bit.
Oh no, and now another one rolling in. They did spot them. Aposhka was there the whole time, but the stun still comes out, and oh, this might actually force them back. The Avalanche is there as well. DK Phobos shows up. That dissuades them from going any further. And Ghost Stick also just going to have to back out of this one.
Yeah, Ghost Stick killed the FNG meanwhile. Just solo killed him. There seems to be a lot of problems
Don't
from
question
Team Spirit.
mark. Do you speak any languages that are foreign? Do you speak Russian?
Yeah, they're lagging.
Okay. I figured that's what Laggett was, but I just wondered if there was like, you know, more talking that went on. We'd see it.
Lagayet.
Okay.
And
Does
sec-
question mark mean the same thing in all the languages?
Yeah, sec is short for second, and G is for go.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem, man. Anytime.
Yeah. Oh. Well, FN still, you know, you compare it, he's behind the Tiny in terms of CS, but 0-2 on Tiny, and FN currently 2-0. It's definitely feeling a little bit better for the Sniper in these early stages.
Yeah, Sniper is building into third raid band, actually. He has one in the Ring of Aquila. He just wants to tank up, have as much damage and HP as he can right now, plus double damage. Ooh, this is scary.
Oh, and Iceberg not going to spot out Maposhka this time. Yeah, this is definitely the opportunity to go. Vanscore is in there, but look at the damage already coming out. The stun as well. Avalanche toss combo might be enough to bring down Maposhka with the balls coming
Go
through.
on Wisp.
Oh, very, very low.
FN.
Needs to tango. He is going to end up getting saved at the end. FNG down and out. Ghost Stick showing up. It's all gone wrong for Team Spirit in this mid lane. BZZ shows up.
Oh, BZZ boy, you're gonna die.
What are you doing here, man? This is not where you want to be. DK Phobos shows up as well. Now maybe they're going to be able to do it. They swap back in Ghost Stick. BZZ is out of his damn mind. Iceberg going to be able to find the kill. Nonetheless, Maposhka, he can't roll away. DK Phobos blocking his path. So, well, how dare us question BZZ? He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, look, he had a Wisp behind him with one bottle charge. Didn't see that. Actually saved him. I wish Sniper was level 6 there. Just to snipe that Wisp.
Definitely. Good timing for them to realize that that was a point they could take that fight.
Dire's middle tower is
Phobos
under
got so much gold from it. He sits on the 1k gold plus Tranquil Boots and Wind Lace. He's gonna have a 10-minute dagger.
How much does this game change once he does get that Blink Dagger online?
A lot. It's always good when you get a Blink Dagger. If you don't have money, ask teammates to buy you a smoke and then just try to make a rotation. Try to get a kill on either Sniper or Nikes. It's not gonna be Nikes because Nikes is hard to kill. Gonna have Armlet by then probably, plus 10 magic sticks. Hard to kill.
Uh-oh. King R in a little bit of trouble is going to end up dropping there. BZZ picks it up, so That does sort of signal to them, hey, BZZ was hanging out. How often do you expect BZZ to be hanging out on your shrine high ground instead of hitting creeps in lane? What?
Yeah, not really placed for him to be at 8 minutes.
Maposhka is going to end up getting dropped here by the tower. Chappie also going to be out of... Oh, he's going to be able to get inside the creep, though. Good decision. Although it is still taking some damage now, they won't be able to chase down Chappie.
Batrider just continue to farm towards Blink Dagger. 500, 600 gold away. Yeah. Meanwhile, Ghostic nowhere near his Blink Dagger.
Radiant's middle tower.
It's about a difference of only 500 gold. Experience further into the favor of Team Spirit, but how do you see this sort of evolving over the next couple of minutes? Do Empire really need to try and shut down this Batrider?
They need to get level 6 on Earth Spirit and Wyvern, so they can try to at least get a pick off or team fight. If they don't get level 6 on Earth Spirit that fast, they can't team fight at all.
King R is only level 3 at this point. Jeez. Really not being able... Like, he's been sitting mid the whole time trying to set up kills onto Tiny, and Tiny... I mean, he's definitely hurting for net worth, but the rest of the heroes are kind of picking up the slack.
Yeah, he was kind of level 3 for 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Jeez. And normally this wouldn't be as much of an issue if at least your other support had been getting stuff, but so many resources committed mid, and they can't even, once the 10-minute mark comes around, get both of them to level 6 with the Tome of Knowledge, so...
Yeah, one is gonna buy Tome of Knowledge, probably gonna be Earth Spirit. Ayo has one in Quick Buy for himself, he wants to get that level 6. Batrider has a goal for Blink Dagger, so... Okay, Ayo both, we're gonna see some action right now. Batrider with a Blink Dagger and the smoke, and Ayo has level 6 once he uses a tome, so they can do relocate stuff with Tiny.
All right, well, maybe this is the way to get back into it. Maposhka going to roll in a little bit off the mark for BZZ, trying to stun. Is going to connect. Lifestealer on top of him. Needs to be careful. Is going to go for the TP out, and, well, eventually going to be brought down. Had stick charges, doesn't want to waste them. Just accept that death.
Yeah, even team gave up on him. No TPs.
A little bit unfortunate, probably, that this timing isn't able to be a bit stronger, since they did just lose that Vengeful Spirit. But with the Blink Dagger, Phobos is going to smoke up and now look for a pick. And Io mid, relocate, ready to go. It's time to party.
Yeah, well, he sees Winter Wyvern on mid, but I doubt he wants to go for that. He needs a higher kill, let's say Sniper or Nyx. He doesn't want to go for him, but if he sees an opportunity, he will pick it up.
An Empire playing this safe. They actually decided to give the Tome over to Winter Wyvern, it looks like, who's already level 6 now. So their team fight potential is going on. Vanscore left completely alone. Oh, yep, there's the silence. He should be able to tether away in just a second, I believe. Trying to get over to the Tiny, and Iceberg saving his buddy.
Well, Winter Wyvern could commit ulti right there just to stop his tether.
Oh, Avatos. He also is going to activate the Shrine. See you later, Maposhka. Iceberg now chasing for a bit more. We'll have Toss in 2 seconds, but decides to hold off for the moment. They're actually going to end up throwing the Winter Wyvern ulti and almost kill off Iceberg with the amp damage. Nice combo there. Top lane, FNG throws out the Grave. They're going to go for this. Relocate comes in. FN, can they kill him off in time? Avatos, it is going to be enough. And Chappie also going to be controlled. They have the amp damage. Not enough, though, and not enough angle to kill him off. Oh, the stone just dropped so close. Oh, but this is going to be, yeah, BZZ going down, I believe, as they have 4 heroes chasing him and can't quite chill off Chappie, who does have the armlet toggles.
Yeah, again, team gave up on BZZ.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A little bit close there, but they do realize this probably means there's a ward. Going to get that D ward going. And 7-10, this current scored. Very back and forth in terms of the net worth and just kills in general.
Well, 2 Blink Daggers up on Tiny and Bet Rider is gonna be easy to fight right now for Team Spirit.
Big smoke play as well from the side of Empire, and it looks like
Radiant's middle tower
they are
is
going
under
to
attack.
go after this IO
Dire's
down
bottom
here.
tower is
The
under
scan. Do we have relocate? 9 seconds away. Iceberg blinks out. Nicely
Nice
played
blink.
there. They have tether again in 2 seconds if they can manage it, and it looks like Vanscore going to try and go for it now. No, he's just going to end up dying. But
Blink
DK
and cooldown,
Phobos,
2 seconds. Ah,
back out. I think if you're Wisp, you're happy to die there for that gank.
yeah, instead of Tiny. All good.
A lot of things drawn on the map. Don't know completely what that was all about.
Still not one Winter Wyvern ult nor Spirit. Team Spirit dodging the fights. Very clever.
Yeah.
Because I feel they're not that stronger, especially when Wyvern uses ultimate plus
Dire's top
Magnetize
tower
on top
is
of
under
that.
attack.
Yeah.
Well, they are going to group up again towards the bottom. Bat Rider, ooh, a nice rune for him. Not going to be spotted either as soon as he picks that up. And it looks like eyes are going to be down here towards Ghost Stick, who is going to
nice.
be revealed by the scan.
Nice
And-
reveal.
yeah, that hurts. Oh, man. He did just get his Blink Dagger, though. Able to finish that off before he dies. Really, really good.
Radiant's middle tower
Relo
is
a
under
bit
attack.
overkill. That was really not needed.
Iceberg? Has it
Tether. Oh, he left him.
Blink TP out. Poshka might have had an idea of where he went, but not going to be able to find him. And it looks like Tiny is going to be going for an Agnum Scepter. What do you think about this? We've tended to see more like the Echo Saber builds out of Tiny's recently, I feel.
Oh, when playing with Wisp,
Radiant's
it's
bottom
not
tower
needed. You
is
have
under
the
attack.
extra attack speed, and you can farm so fast. With Wisp is just constantly healing you. You just use Toss Avalanche and Creep Wave, kill it, and you always have a save. You won't die so much, and you can go switch to Echo Saber later on after Aghanim Scepter.
Radiant's bottom
Okay.
tower is under attack.
I also see this movement now back behind the tower. I do believe that Team Spirit realizes this happened. They walked right underneath a ward, not smoked. And it does
Radiant's
look
middle
like
tower is under
Empire is
attack.
going to drop a ward of their own. So
Radiant
this shouldn't
structures
end
are
up really
fortified.
amounting to much, but you do still have IO Tiny ready for the relocate play in 15 seconds.
Almost a Maelstrom on Sniper. He had such a great farm.
Radiant's middle tower
Now
is under
he's
attack.
6k.
He sold his Aquila?
Radiant's middle tower.
No.
is
Oh,
You
wait,
still
what am I
got it.
doing? Yeah, sorry, I'm dumb.
Dire's top tower
No,
is
you're
under
not.
attack.
Don't let anyone tell you
Radiant's
different.
middle tower
Oh,
is under
step-
attack.
I love you, man. That's great. That was wonderful. Look at this move, though. Got a smoke play. DK Phobos looking for the initiation. Relocate, ready to go in as well. Do they spot them out? Do they realize where they are? Maposhka needs to cancel his TP. Not going to happen. They don't have Earth Spirit for this fight. Jump in. Crush connects onto BZZ, but there's the relocate in. Toss and Lifesteal in the air. It is going to end up being a grave, saving Vengeful Spirit, and going to be able to throw out the Viscel as well. It does still look like Chappie might be in trouble. Another toss up into the air, trying to get the kill, and they get it. Iceberg on a roll, looking for more now. Aposhka ends up coming back into the fight, and, well, more Magnetize going. Right clicks onto King R. They end up being able to find the kill onto Phobos. Oh, not quite
Oh, he
taking down
missed it.
Ghost Stick. Oh, God, and Iceberg trying to run away. FNG is going to end up falling there. They're just kiting him all to death. King R barely left alive. Ghost Stick barely left alive. Maposhka on nothing. And they just can't
got
find
him.
these kills. All right, they got one. There's the shrine, though.
Maybe if he tossed an IO with an urn, it would be. It looks so promising, but they were kiting around Tiny for so long.
Well, can't quite find that complete and total finish, but he's only about 1,000 gold away from Ags. Iceberg's going to get very farmed, particularly with this giant stack of Ancients they've been able to make.
Yeah, once he gets eggs, they're gonna go farm that.
So how do you feel like each team is feeling at this point in the game? Do you think that either team is particularly under the gun to try and make stuff happen here?
I feel both teams feel comfortable, and they will continue fighting, because if they pull the good initiation, They can still, both teams can still win a team fight. And after that, both teams have good heroes to kill the Roche after that.
Well, 400 gold away from Ags now for Iceberg. Any other big items that have started to come up now? We've got multiple Blink Daggers on the side of Team Spirit. Looks like Dazzle's going to be going back for a medallion. Echo Saber for Life Stealer. Not a whole lot else. I guess that FN's going to be going back for the Dragonlance now, but Roche is on the menu for Team Spirit.
Yeah. There's not big items coming, only maybe a 4-staff on Batrider in the next, and Aghanim Scepter, of course, on Tiny. They want to smoke as well, seems so.
Yeah, no vision.
They have it, they got it. Yeah, plant a sentry ward, smoke, it's gonna be too late.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A little bit too late for that one, definitely. And, well, Aegis on the ground. Definitely pick that one up if you can. BZZ? Ghost Stick is coming after him. They're looking for the fight still. Empire. Very aggressive movement. They're going to have to run through the fire here, though. They want to take this. Jump onto Phobos. They have swap available. Pull him back out. Nicely played. Grave out as well. BZZ starting to drop low, and there's going to be the jump in. That's Aegis now down. And DK Phobos, they end up hitting the shrine. Iceberg still staying alive here and is going to be able to turn this back around onto them now. A good crush, but Io still taking them all up. Avalanche toss combo. They end up bringing down the Tiny. BZZ also in trouble. FN dealing the damage. FNG is going to end up falling. Triple kill for FN. Can they find another? Chappie is going to take that one in. Yes, please. Ultra kill for FN at 19 minutes.
Woohoo! That was Team Wipe plus Aegis, and it was a bad Wyvern ult, and it was a fight near enemy shrine. You can imagine how strong Team Empire is at the moment.
God. That was ridiculous.
Well, no one touched Sniper, and they wasted both swap on Venge and Grave on the Batrider. A bit of miscommunication, too much spell usage. So Venge just swapped and insta died.
Don't worry though, guys. Tiny bot is Aghanims. It's all worth it, right? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Wyvern needs to focus a hero that is near Tiny or Venge.
Yeah. But they ended up just beating down that Vengeful Spirit.
Go for that stack, man.
Yeah, it's time. They also don't have vision there anymore.
Plus Alpha Wolf, plus level 4 Vengeance Aura. As you see the damage on Tiny, almost 400 with a cleave.
Jeez. Alright, so that's their late game. What's the big item for you if you're Tiny right now? Which way would you go with this?
Well, what comes to my mind is maybe go for Lincoln Sphere.
Okay.
It's good against Wyvern, it's good against Nyx and Slardar. Or maybe he can just go for Manta style. Or just... There's a lot of options. Shadow Blade, try to get hands on Sniper, insta-kill him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe a BKB even is an option. We'll see how the game goes. Probably he doesn't even know what he wants to go for, just waiting a bit. Doesn't even have anything in quick buy.
You can see mass migration coming down here to the bottom lane by Team Empire. They really want to shut down that Tiny, but joke's on them. He's already gone. There's no tier 1 tower here to assault either, so Team Spirit doing a good job of dodging the fights after that pretty horrific fight near their shrine. Just feels like this is the answer now. Sort of similar to what we saw in last game, although not as all-in as it ended up working out for Team Spirit in the first phase.
Yeah. Plus, I have a good fact. You know what we were talking about? I'll just tell you a number.
Okay.
2,182.
I don't know what this is.
It's the number of the trees.
God damn it.
Seems like someone has been doing a good work.
All right, that's the number of trees in the game. Now we know, everybody. We're hard hitting answering the tough questions here. I'm glad that we know, though. That's what we needed. Tier 2 tower ends up going down mid. Looks like they're going to try and pressure the Tier 2 bottom. And in response, Team Spirit does a little bit of their own pushing.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, they want to make a move.
Dire's middle
Nyx is in Slardar already.
Dire's structures are
All
fortified.
right. Bottom lane, FN also going to TP back.
Okay. Tiny buying none of the items I mentioned. He's going for AC, which is also a good choice against that minus armor and beatings from Lifestealer.
That's gonna be a pretty good answer for this one. It feels like all the hopes and dreams of Team Spirit right now are basically just riding on the back of Iceberg's Tiny. I mean, they've got other ways to do it, but
yeah, they need Iceberg to get big this game. That's what they count on. Well, look at Venge. She's what, 7k net worth only.
yeah, that's rough.
Level 12.
Still, though, you look at it and it feels like Team Spirit, these little dips up, they're getting more out of the map. It's just the team fights that haven't been working into their favor, which is pretty clear after that last one. But Ghost Stick looking for the initiation. If he goes here, this could be a pretty bad play. FNG going to get gumped upon, but they're going to be able to pull back Chappie right at the start. Now, where's the Avalanche Toss combo? He does have Blink available. DK Phobos actually gets turned upon. Too much damage coming out, and suddenly Team Spirit pull the ripcord. I thought they were going to be able to respond more quickly. Definitely not the case.
Yeah, there was no Venge, and the Dazzle just insta-died. So they just had to back out.
Radiant's middle tower.
Nyx was even saving a rage. I think Nyx doesn't care anymore about Tiny combo. He has 2.5k HP when he turns Armlet on.
Well, I mean, Slardar does have a Midas at this point. Oh, God, Iceberg, they're going to go for the relocate out, is going to be able to pull him, so they're actually going to go for a play down in the bottom lane, trying to find a pick over here. Blink Dagger still on cooldown, trying to look for it, and there's Blink. There is going to be the Cold Embrace. Io is going to die up in the top lane, but it looks like they'll be able to at least find something for their troubles.
At least it's something. Sniper working towards a BKB has Hurricane Pike as well. Sniper got a lot of farm, actually.
Yeah, might have had something to do with that ultra kill. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I forgot about that. Well, BKB, yeah, BKB is a good item choice against Tiny. Gives him some HP, can't insta-die, especially if he changes power threads to strength. Plus, it's good against Batrider. He can just sit there freely, just attack people.
Well, in the meantime, Chappie is not looking to get any smaller either, building towards the AC of his own, and well, they might be trying to set up on Iceberg again. Looks like they want to try and go for a smoke. There is not really any vision except for this ward in the Radiant jungle from the Dire, so if they do decide to smoke up, this should go unnoticed.
Yeah, they don't have any smokes, though.
All right. Well, that puts a kibosh on that.
Glimmer Cape on Winter Wyvern, just to deny some of the magical damage coming out from Tiny.
Do we have anything for Empire that could be a movement in? The AC is done. So there might be a timing here where... Yeah, they're going for another one. Yeah, and the vision for Team Spirit, not going to be able to spot this out. This could go really tragically.
And they know something is wrong. They don't have the scan, though. Oh, Dazzle. Oh, Dazzle boy.
Yep, that hurts. Everybody else is going to try and escape, at least for the moment. DK Phobos is going to back out along the Treep Wave, and it looks like Empire... Well, are they... What? He went back in? DK Phobos.
Seems like DK Phobos tends to go back in. We saw it at Tier 1 tower when he cancelled the TP. Meanwhile, look at the Tiny, just beating the Tier 1 tower with relocate.
Yeah. Well, he is going to end up possibly losing his life if he sticks around for too long. They have an idea where he's at.
They know where he is. Oh!
Iceberg is taking damage. Oh, no. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
Well, Roche can be up soon.
Lacoste, it's feeling like Team Spirit just don't have this answer for the map movements of Empire. They're just like kind of getting outmaneuvered and outplayed throughout this whole time.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw Lasso from Batrider?
Radiant's
11
middle
minutes.
tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are
They can't
fortified.
find the kills. Team Empire really have a good movement. They expect those kind of ganks. Lasso into relocate. Team Spirit relies so much on that Tiny. It's not gonna be enough having that just one farmed carry.
Well, and you look at this too, FN about to pick up a DD rune, so hitting for a lot. And what's the timing that Team Spirit can wait for now? Because last game, for instance, you know, they were able to just wait on the Viper to get crazy farmed. Is there anything like that in this game for Team Spirit?
Tiny can get so big, but there's always Winter Wyvern just to counter it with one key. Just put him down.
Shrapnel down on the tower. There is a scan. Dire know exactly where Team Spirit is. And getting ready for an engagement. DK Phobos is up front and center. They realize what's going on. Not going to be able to hit that crush. Counterplay comes in. Chappie is going to be able to get out the open wombs. Oh, God! The stun hit everybody! They're going to be able to continue the chase. Magnetized down, continuing to go the grave far too early on Iceberg. FNG is going to drop, and, well, there's going to be the Winter's Curse. Iceberg doesn't get hit by it, but Ghost Stick's on top of him. Vanscore trying to maybe get him out of there, but, well, it's just too much damage. Iceberg hits pretty hard, but Chappie a hell of a lot harder.
Team Spirit has one more chance if they want to do something. Roche is up and Team Spirit's gonna go for it.
Radiant's top tower.
God.
Like they just want to continue.
It's not often you see an Earth Spirit hit a 5-person boulder smash.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Miposhka, all 3 games playing amazing Earth Spirit.
Well, there is the tower fallen. The first lane of racks soon to go down as well. Shrines are open if they want to. The net worth graph is just fallen off a cliff, as has the experience. Cost Empire.
Nice.
Tough.
Yeah, they're gonna TP to Shrine, heal up.
Oh, they pull back in one. They have King R and stuck him up on the cliff and will die. It's something.
Well, at least it's something. Team Empire is just gonna stick around Roche so they can't take it.
Yeah.
Lifestealer has an AC.
And I mean, Tiny is pretty farmed for this point in the game. It's not like he's doing terrible. All right, this is that Roche that you're talking about, and Ghost Stick. Oh man, this could be really bad. Thinking about going in, they drop it down. He's also going to be stunned by Roche at the same time. Iceberg is going to get graved, so step up high for the moment. Ghost Stick picks up the Aegis though, and now trying to get out and escape, but Tiny's already down, looking for more. They catch on to FNG, continuing the chase. There's going to be the double triple for Miposhka. Oh, Earth Spirit, my heart be still, making it happen.
What a play, what a timing for that Shrapnel, just scouting them out. Double stun from Slardar, picking up the Aegis, sitting on the 4k gold right now. He was struggling through the early game. It was like 12, 13 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, Blink Dagger, but look at him now. Really good initiation plan.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Empire just, again, looking dominant. They struggled in game number 2, no doubt about it, to close it out and to finish it off. But in this one,
are under attack.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Empire is dominating.
Yeah,
Radiant's top
it
tower
looks
has fallen.
kind of over.
Radiant's bottom
Team Spirit will try to do one more thing because you don't want to draw to lower bracket right now.
Now they pull back in Chappie. They are going to be able to get the Cold Embrace, keeping him alive. Winter's Curse now turn back against Vanscore is not going to be enough to find the kill with the Shrine healing him back up, but that is going to be Dazzle Dead. Avalanche Toss combo coming in from Iceberg, trying to find the kill. The Crush, though. Double for FN. Left alone. There is no stopping him, and GG gets called as Empire move on in the upper bracket. They're going to face off against Effect.
Yeah, they're literally getting crushed. What initiations by Slardar. 2, 3, 4-man crushes plus 5-man boulders from Earth Spirit.
Well, Lacoste, what'd you think?
If you ban Team Spirit's Chen, seems like you have 50% chance more to win against them.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. Did you feel like it was the majority out drafts, or that it was just that Empire was outplaying them consistently?
Empire, to me, seems a bit stronger team, more experienced. I think they've been playing together for a longer time than Team Spirit. So the chemistry is working better, and the decision making, who they need to focus, how to move around the map where the enemy wards are, is just amazing. Overall, Team Empire seems much stronger than Team Spirit right now.
I'd sort of be forced to agree with you there. It definitely felt that way in that last game in particular. But this does mean that we're going to continue on in the CIS qualifiers, the playoffs. Nobody is eliminated from today. Vega Squadron dropped down to the lower bracket. They're going to face off against Team Spirit starting our day off tomorrow. And then as we move into the next round, it's going to be Effect facing off against Team Empire. And that game in particular feels like it could be quite a series. You got to see both of these teams today. You got to see Empire, you got to see Effect. Tell me who you're feeling is maybe a little bit the stronger one out of the two of them.
Empire individual plays and solo skill, I think they have more. I already said enough of Empire, how good they are. I want to go back a little bit to Team Spirit. They seem strong. What they pulled off in the second game really amazed me, how they managed to come back from that. And I think they just need more time together, maybe play against some tier 1 teams. I'm not saying Empire is not tier 1 team, but they still need to prove themselves.
Okay, I like that emphasis that you're making, and of course with the Kiev major qualifiers just around the corner as well. Not to mention another shot at all of these teams since nobody is yet eliminated. Maybe they'll have their chance to prove themselves here in the qualifiers. You never know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's exciting, and I hope that we see a little bit more stability out of the CIS region, because it does feel like that's a region that historically has kind of been shuffling a lot, and maybe now there's a little bit more stability there. Any other thoughts about the qualifiers, about this event, about anything else that you want to talk about? The trees on the map. Well, what you feeling here before we sign off?
Yeah, I want to talk about the trees. I need to confirm it. If it's the correct number, let me just check it. Woohoo.
Is it confirmed? Did you?
Yeah, it's not confirmed. It's only one guy.
All right.
One guy on Twitter and one guy that I have near myself to do the stats for me.
Well, here comes my little sellout moment. Speaking of Twitter, be sure to follow us on twitter.com/lyricaldota and twitter.com/lacostedota. Yeah, I'm done.
You're a sellout. Goodbye.
Sellout. But be sure, everybody, to keep on following DAC qualifiers. We got NA that's coming up very shortly, which should, of course, be a wonderful matchup. I believe that over there it's going to be Coddle Guy and Fogged, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be a good one as well. And then we're going to be back again tomorrow. More great action. And
seems like Dakota Coddle Guy tweeted that I'm casting with him. I don't know if he's on drugs or something, but if Fogged can do it, I'll hop in. But
right.
We'll see.
Yeah, it seems good. Coddle Guy, yeah, definitely.
Definitely on drugs, yeah.
I would agree. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Real pleasure casting for y'all. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow for more CIS playoff qualifiers.
Hope you enjoyed, guys. See you.